close. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, let's go to another episode of 94 Feet Podcast. It's your boy Big Zeke in the building. I hear my brother Dre.
Yo, what's good, everybody?
I'm also here with my brother Kesey.
What's good people?
And we are officially in summertime here in Wisconsin.
For about the next 2 hours.
Nah, man. This week's gonna be. Last week was cool. Last week was nice. Last week was nice.
It was okay.
Next week is gonna be all right. You know what?
You just jinxed us, man.
Dang. It's spring. It's spring.
Thank you.
It's
I'm like,
spring.
you just jinxed us.
It's spring.
I mean, yeah,
You
we get
have
60.
a hoodie on.
We
You have
get.
a hoodie on.
Well, it was cold in church, man. The air is on because a bunch of us together be a little hot.
Mm.
I mean, 67 degrees tomorrow. I'll take it.
A bunch of who
I will take it.
together?
A
Black
bunch
folk.
of
Black folk.
single ladies in
Black
the
folk.
congregation. Anyways,
A lot of single ladies everywhere if they want to get saved and find a husband.
Yeah, that's what they want to do. Anyways,
Wipe the sleep out your eye.
anyways, let's go ahead and move on. How y'all doing?
I'm great, man. It's nice outside, man.
It's-
Nice outside.
You know what? Happy 414 day.
The
I
Bre-
forgot about that. This is a beautiful 414 day.
The Brewers are off to a good start. So
Brewers are off to a
You
good
always
start.
do that.
yeah,
But
I'm not
still
surprised by
nice
that.
to see.
it is nice to see, especially if we want to be known for winning something in this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. But let's get into it. I didn't really get into
The Admirals clinched the playoffs. The Admirals clinched the playoffs. Marquette made it to the Sweet 16. The Brewers are off to a winning start. Who else?
Bucks
we
in
got?
the playoffs.
Bucks are in the playoffs. They're the Central Division champs. So it's a pretty good. It's a pretty good time to be a Milwaukee fan. Now, how long that lasts, we'll talk about in this episode.
2 months.
Well, it's a basketball topic,
know what,
so we
real
got to
quick,
talk.
real
We got to
quick.
talk.
Real quick.
Tone.
Shout out to I was gonna say shout out to Tone, but I can't do that no more. No, Tone, you ain't a Knicks fan. You ain't a Knicks fan no more, Tone.
Wait. We got to do one more thing. Shout out to The Rock, age 51.
I'm sorry.
Who?
This
No.
is a
Stop it.
basketball podcast.
But
don't know
we
what
shouted
you're
out
talking about.
everything else.
We shouted out
Man.
basketball related things.
Sh-
We
sh-
shout out basketball,
shout out
Wisconsin related
to
things.
The Rock
Is The
at
Rock in
age
Wisconsin?
51.
Is he from
He was
Wisconsin?
at SmackDown.
Was he from Wisconsin?
It doesn't matter. It
doesn't
doesn't matter. Show the final boss some respect. Shout out to The Rock,
Show the who?
the final boss. That's
I'm
his
gonna let
persona.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and shine.
Shout out to The
We-
Rock.
We don't know what you're talking about.
Kesey know what I'm talking about.
Keith don't know what you're talking about.
WrestleMania weekend was last weekend. Tone, I didn't get invited
Okay.
to one of your shows. That's okay. But WrestleMania was dope, y'all. I was a fan, then I became a casual fan. But when I saw The Rock came back, I've been a fan for the past 3 months,
So
and now I'm back to a casual fan.
Jesus
Why is it
Christ.
we left?
He's back in Hollywood. He's back in.
You know what, Rock? Go where the money's at.
And that's exactly what he's been doing. He got $10 million.
Just don't
to perform.
Just don't run for president. Anyways,
If Donald
Uh,
can do it, how come he can't do it?
No, this is not. This one buffoon in the zoo don't need to be two. So let's get around to the shoot around right away. Drew Holiday has signed a 4-year, $135 million extension with the Boston Celtics.
But from my perspective, I don't understand how when they were talking about he was retiring after this season.
Money changes people.
Money changes thing.
They get him a 4-year deal worth
That's
$37
the
million
thing, though.
a
He
year.
said he wanted to retire as a Buck, and he's talking about retiring next year or when his contract runs out. So I think that still was the plan if they wanted to offer him an extension. But when somebody offers you an extension, why wouldn't you go? He's solid. He's not really like. I don't think Drew has really been like working his body as much as he did in Milwaukee. So
He doesn't have to be a part of a big three. There's no pressure on Drew at all.
yeah,
Like,
So
at all.
I would take.
I ain't even gonna lie, I'd be forgetting he on their team.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And they're about to win the championship.
I
Exactly.
didn't say all that.
Exactly.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing at all. It's
Is
nice
this
outside.
a make or break it year for Boston?
I don't think it's a make or break year for Boston. Because the pressure's not on Boston. No one had pressure on Boston coming into this season.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Because you know why? Boston lost last year and still gave the largest contract in NBA history. If they lose this year, they're still going to give Jason Tatum the largest contract in NBA history. There's no. There's no pressure on Boston. No one was calling Boston a bust. No one was talking about breaking up the team. The pressure was on the Bucks, which we'll talk about later. The pressure was certainly on the Lakers. The pressure is certainly on the Clippers. There is no pressure on to do anything in Boston if they don't win. Because they'll win the East. They'll win the East with ease.
So here's
Not
the
guaranteed.
thing. Not guaranteed. That's number one.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, all that you just said about that money and stuff like that, that's why it's pressure. If you think Jaylen Brown getting paid, Jason Tatum got to get paid. They just paid Drew Holiday.
They paid Porzingis.
They got to pay. They got to pay Porzingis. So if you don't pay now, if there's no pressure to win now, you're looking like the Phoenix Suns real soon.
That's the NBA mediocrity.
That's what I'm saying. My point is, it's the pressure to win now.
No.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I think they're. Hold up.
It's not. Hold on a second. Let me finish. Because there's no pressure on LeBron James. He's did what he had to do.
There's a want to win. There's a want, but there's no
want
pressure
to win everybody. But there's more pressure. There's more pressure on the Boston Celtics than it is the Milwaukee Bucks.
I doubt it. I disagree.
Just because the deals
It's more pressure on the Lakers than the Boston Celtics.
No, I don't think so. Just
I guarantee
the moves that these teams made.
Did you see how much LeBron wants?
Did you see the teams that they made though? LeBron has the same team he's had for pretty much for the last 3 years.
But at the same time,
and then on top of that, we're looking forward to LeBron retiring. We're not looking for you need to win a championship.
You looking forward to it?
People think he's supposed to win.
We think he's supposed to win because he's LeBron James and he's done all these things. But if he doesn't win, he didn't have a good team this year, or this person didn't come out to play. This person didn't come out to play. LeBron always shows I'm still, head of this thing we call the NBA here, but it's not Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. These guys have pressure to win because they're getting all these big contracts.
One of them got to go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't win this year, we're looking at you like, okay, who's got to go? It's probably gonna be the coach. If they don't win the year following that, now we got to pay Jason Tatum. I think Jason Tatum, he has to get paid next year.
It ain't going to be the coach.
Or the year after that. So I think it's more pressure on Boston Celtics than any of the other teams.
I wouldn't even say.
We got Dame for the next 4 years.
I don't even say pressure on the Boston Celtics. I say pressure on Tatum and Brown. Because one of y'all got to go if this don't go right.
The coach go before they go. But I see what you're saying.
No,
because
the coach is only in year one.
Because not if they get the
We literally fired a coach in the middle of the season.
We fired a coach that shouldn't have had it. Boston will not fire Mazzulla. Okay. They're the number 1 seed for the second year in a row, home court advantage, and he took over mid-season last year.
Okay, exactly. Full year with them. Why? My question is, if there's no pressure.
Plus, he ain't black. They ain't gonna fire him like they did.
He is black.
Who?
Mazzulla.
Did he? Is he?
He's blackish.
Well, so is a TV show, but still. Anyway, back to your question: whether he's black, white, green, blue, or orange, he is not going to get fired. Brad Stevens got all those years, and the Celtics were okay. And Brad got a promotion where everybody thought he was going to get fired. He is not going to fire his head coach.
Okay, he's definitely going to fire his coach.
No,
especially when he got coaches like Bud still out there.
Bud is going to Utah. I read that
he's probably going to Brooklyn.
He's a lead candidate for Utah. But let me add, so back to the Boston Celtics. I don't think the pressure is on them like you think it is, because I think Boston is going to be the team to beat in the East. There's not a team right now that can beat them. They'll win the conference finals likely. The goal is a title. Always the goal. I think Boston has what it takes to win a championship this year.
I don't think so.
I do. I think they have what it takes. So do a lot of teams. But the Boston Celtics have a high payroll, arguably the highest payroll now with their extensions.
Coming up.
But as we see, the Bucks have a high payroll. Golden State, the Clippers, teams have these high payrolls to just compete in season, right? Yes, a title is the goal, but Boston will be fine. Trust and believe they will be fine.
So you telling me they don't win a championship there? They're like, oh, well, we'll try next year. If somebody has to go.
If they don't win a title, I think they'll add a few more role-playing pieces, because Boston went to the finals last year, right? No, Miami did. They blew it in the finals last year.
But they went the year before that.
They went the year before. If Boston can continue to make it to the finals, I don't think you penalize a coach with firing them for going to the finals. You probably just have to add a few more role players to help them do it. Because here's the thing about Boston. Tatum, as good as he is, when he's off, he's off. And it's a costly off, just like Dame. When it's Dame time, Shout out to the Bucks for the Dame bobbleheads was actually a clock on there. So the Dame time bobbleheads is a real life clock.
Okay.
Really dope gift. When Dame is off, he's off. Right? When Tatum's off, he's off. Brown, the most overpaid superstar ever to play the game of basketball.
Okay.
When he's off, he's off. I think Boston will be fine. And if they don't win the title this year, but make it to the finals, they'll add pieces. If they get a first round bounce or a second round bounce, then you might have to start looking at the coach saying, okay, you couldn't coach us. And we've won almost how many? Boston won 64 games this season, 65 games.
Like
you don't win those kind of games to get bounced in the first or second round. That's when you start questioning, are we in trouble? But right now, the Boston Celtics are coasting.
All right. Like I said before, I disagree. I think that even if they do make it to the fight, because you're building a championship team. And like you said, that's the goal. So if you don't if you come short, especially depends on how far you come short. So even if let's say they get swept in the NBA Finals, somebody's gotta get fired, and it won't be Brad Stevenson.
Yeah, a sweep is a little different. We agree on that.
The finals, though,
a sweep in the finals is a little different. So Keys, what you think, man? What you think about the Boston Celtics? Pressure? No pressure?
Boston is under the most pressure of any team in the league right now.
I thought you said LeBron was.
Not Boston, but Tatum and Brown. They under the most pressure because they're making more money than anybody else in the league.
And they won 64 games.
And you won all these games, and then what are you going to show for it?
Yeah.
Because you did the same thing last year, and you got popped by Miami.
Yeah.
So, and then the year before that, they got popped by who?
They went to the finals the year before they got embarrassed. I ain't say embarrassed. They lost to Golden State.
Yeah,
Like
they
Golden
got
State
embarrassed. Just call it what it is.
I don't want to say embarrassed because they won. I think they lost 4-2.
Because you don't like to give Steph his praise.
They
Call it
lost
what it is. They
4-2.
got spanked.
They lost,
But they got spanked. It
They
wasn't
lost 4-2.
close.
They
It
lost
wasn't
4-2.
close. Okay, Isaiah.
Is it 6
Isaiah.
games?
Okay, Isaiah.
Is that 6 games?
You got me calling you by your government.
Is there 6 games?
It doesn't matter. They got spanked. Did they get spanked? Did they get spanked?
6 games. They lost. Now, was it more one-sided than the other? Yes, it was.
The Warriors, it was 103-90 in game 1, 104-90 game 2,
That's when you look up stats.
107-97 game
when you-
3. The Celtics stole one game 4, and then Golden State won game. The Warriors won game 5, and then the Warriors won game 6.
So 4-2.
They got spanked.
So 4-2.
They won 4-2 in the
Okay.
2 game. In the
I
two,
just said it was 6 games.
the 2 games that the Boston Celtics won, they barely won. Okay,
What I'm saying is
they won the first one and thought they had a shot, and then they lost.
Jesus Christ.
Then they lost.
Boston problem is they too inconsistent, and you picked up 2
Always.
and then you pick up 2 more inconsistent players,
Who?
Holiday.
Holiday and Porzingis.
I don't think.
But Holiday's role is
I don't think-
different
They're
in
good,
Boston,
but
I
though.
don't
it-
think it's
but-
inconsistent.
But the shooting is still inconsistent. Think about it. It's games where he be playing 40 minutes, and you don't even realize he on the floor.
Shout out to DJ Todd. Boston has pressure by default, but no one really believes in them. If they go out early, the size of the disappointment won't be as big.
My man Todd,
I
thank you for that, brother.
Yeah, thanks for that, Todd. I differ with Todd you a little bit. I think that.
You know, that DJ from my party, from my surprise birthday party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, brother Todd. He's a sports guy.
So I just feel like Boston is one of those, especially when you have the year they have. I think it's one of them things like you do have a lot immense pressure on you, and then on top of that, you young. It's just you've had the experience. Like when they lost to Golden State, they could say, "Hey, this is our first time here. I wasn't experienced." That last year Miami ran through the entire East. Surprise, surprise. Even though y'all should have beat them. This year, if y'all don't win it, I think it's somebody got to get fired.
So let me ask you this, and this isn't necessarily Bucks talk. You believe there's more pressure on the Celtics than the Milwaukee Bucks?
Yes.
The Milwaukee,
Because Milwaukee,
right now. I'm not
Milwaukee
talking
got
about
bounced first round last year.
I'm not talking about
So
going into
our
the beginning of the
expectation,
season.
our expectation is automatically first round.
I
problem.
disagree. When we signed
Because hold on, because everybody's saying this team is not better, right?
What team?
So
team is
this
not
Bucks
better?
team is not better.
they are not.
Everybody said it's not better, right?
Okay.
So clearly they thinking the Bucks are going to lose first round.
I don't think people are going to. I think people wouldn't be surprised if they lost first round.
That's what you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay.
They wouldn't be surprised if we lost first round.
Okay.
So it really ain't no pressure on the Bucks. Anything the Bucks do, they exceed an expectation.
I'll give you that.
You get what I'm saying?
I'll give you that. Just because the way the last couple of weeks, how things have been going. The Boston Celtics literally are blowing teams out. I think they had like 10 or more wins this year by at least like 20 or 30 points.
Or more.
So the fact that if y'all can't pull this off, even if y'all go against Denver, which they did beat Denver this year. I think they played 2 games. They won 1, Denver won 1. But it's still one of them things where, like, I feel like if you go into the NBA Finals and you don't win a championship, it's going to be one of the things where, like, it's very.
But you got to remember, winning a championship, a lot has to go right.
It does. I think you just have to be a better team than everybody.
The Nuggets won both games.
Denver was a better team.
The Nuggets won both. They played on January 19th. The Nuggets won 102-100, and then on March 7th, 115-109. So they were close.
They won both them games.
The Nuggets won both.
Okay.
However,
I was wrong. I don't know what I'm saying.
No. However, for that first game, for the Celtics, Jake, when we talked about inconsistency, Jaylen Brown scored 13 points. Jrue Holiday scored 7.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about in inconsistency. So there is pressure there, but the pressure that we're talking about, I don't think people will be as hard on Boston as they would say the Bucks, because
I don't think so.
No, they're not, because they're gonna say
obviously we feel away because we're in the city.
This is our first season, full season.
With who?
With Dame. It's our first season with Dame.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes time to build chemistry, and you got to find also the right pieces
Don't you do
that go around.
Dame,
But
don't you do that, Keith.
But at the end of the day, I feel Dame can win a series by himself. Giannis can win a series by himself.
I love the fan in you. I might give you a playoff ticket just because you're a fan. Just because you're a fan.
Do you not believe? Have you seen Dame in the playoffs?
I have.
Dame is a whole new monster in the playoffs.
He doesn't have a good record in the playoffs.
He doesn't.
First round?
Don't matter.
First round?
Come on.
First round.
Casey, don't do that.
Go back and look at all his first rounds.
I'm talking about first round.
Don't do that.
He's had a couple good first rounds, but he's had more bad first rounds.
No.
Yeah.
And look at the team he had.
I'm not. I agree.
Have you seen his Bucks roster?
I'm just saying.
Have you seen? It's like Portland 2.0.
No, because they got Giannis.
No, it's not. I'm saying.
Tell me one player that was on Portland that was anywhere near compatible to
but we're
Giannis.
assuming Giannis isn't playing right now.
To Giannis.
We're assuming he's not going to play.
I think
you can't even find one of that's comparable to Chris Middleton.
McCollum. CJ McCollum.
Undersized 2 guard.
Undersized.
Who?
Like 6'5".
You were singing his praises just 4 episodes
CJ
ago.
McCollum is 6'2".
No.
6'3" at the most.
Keith, you were singing his praises 2 games.
I like McCollum. I ain't never said I didn't like him. But at the end of the day, he still ain't better than Chris Middleton to me.
I didn't say he was better, but he's comparable. He's comparable. Who we talking about?
CJ McCollum.
CJ McCollum is 32 years old, and he stands at 6'3".
6'3". Okay. So, moving on.
Wait. So CJ McCollum is undersized, but Bronny can come in and compete with guards.
He's a 2 guard though.
CJ can be 6'5". Jrue shut him down 8 versus 1. But still, Todd, come on, bro. Come on. If we're talking about comparison to players, you don't think he compares to Middleton?
No.
In terms of talent, I'm asking Todd.
No.
Todd. Talent-wise, same
Chris
thing.
got a mid-range out of this world.
So does McCollum.
So does McCollum. But the thing is, they're both inconsistent.
They're undersized.
What is it? What is inconsistent?
So for
I
me,
wouldn't say Middleton is inconsistent. I say Middleton is injury prone. No,
we've been said that. Yeah, agreed.
Without the injuries, Middleton is a bucket walking down the court every time.
He's a bucket.
He can be,
and he's a problem.
He's part of the reason that New Orleans are having somewhat of a decent season. Unfortunately, they play the Lakers and they're going to lose their playoff hopes.
Who?
New Orleans.
Yeah,
they already lost to the Lakers today.
No, but they have to play each other again in the play-in tournament.
They got to play each other.
They have to play each other in the play-in tournament.
No, they got to play Phoenix first.
No, they don't.
Who?
Phoenix is playing.
No, the Lakers have to play Phoenix. Look
No,
at
the Lakers play.
Phoenix got a spot, I believe,
No.
because it's Golden
Phoenix-
State.
Phoenix got 7. Lakers got number 8 now because of the losses.
Yeah.
You-
Phoenix. I mean,
Phoenix got the Lakers first.
no, Phoenix got. Oh my God, I can't think of it right now.
It's either Golden State or because
That's
only
what they
4
had.
teams can make it.
That's what
Golden
they
State got 9 now, and Sacramento got 10.
Okay, so here we
I
go.
mean, Sacramento got 9, and Golden State got 10. So Sacramento got to play Golden State.
Sacramento plays Golden State.
First, and the Lakers play Phoenix.
No.
So you're saying New Orleans is out of it?
No, New Orleans. They are in the play-in now.
Phoenix is not.
Phoenix
has
got
a
it.
spot.
Phoenix got that spot.
Phoenix has a spot.
When New Orleans lost,
It's the Lakers.
the Lakers in New Orleans and Golden State and
No.
Sacramento.
Go look at it.
Look here.
you looking at the
Let's get
bracket?
our facts straight. Okay.
Are you looking at the brackets?
Let's get our facts straight here. Okay. Here we go. The play-in tournament,
As it is today.
as it is today,
What do you mean as it is today? This is
the
it.
Pelicans and the Lakers are finalized.
It
Yeah,
just
they're playing.
switched. It literally just.
That's what we were talking about.
When the game ended.
Yeah, when they won the game.
So the Suns got the 6th spot, right? Ronnie need a coach. He'll catch a Thanasis contract. Quick pro quo.
Will
Yes. So the Suns are in it. So the Pelicans' hopes have dashed because they're not going to beat the Lakers.
Dude, Phoenix gotta play Minnesota. Ooh, that's tough to win.
yeah, the
The
Lakers
Kings will
won.
play the Warriors.
Yeah, Kings
So
play the Warriors.
anyway, let's move on because we got some play-in stuff to talk about in a bit. But Zeke, your
But-
next question.
I was just gonna say, moving on. Philadelphia 76ers gave Allen Iverson a statue outside the stadium this year. Did you guys see the stadium?
Well
I mean the
deserved.
statue.
Well deserved.
Before hold that thought. Did you see the statue?
I did.
You seen the statue?
I did.
Did you see the statue? You should look up the statue. What do you guys think of the statue?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, so I couldn't build it. Listen, what do people want? Like, come on.
The motif of what the other statues in front of the building look like. They all got the same size statues.
Now here's a little context. I did.
Wait. Before you get your context,
Right.
I want America to remember Iverson did nothing for Philly. They went to the finals once. He refused to practice. He did all of these things, right? Hold up. We've talked about this before. It ain't like he's a Dr. J in Philly or a Charles Barkley in Philly. Iverson could never beat Kobe. He didn't beat the Lakers. In the one time he went to the finals, they cheated the Milwaukee
You
Bucks.
don't like the statue?
Okay, they cheated the Milwaukee
It's
Bucks.
small.
So the fact that he has anything there, he should be grateful, and so should all the Iverson fans. I said what I said.
Time out.
No.
I wouldn't even go. I wouldn't even go here. I was just wanted to,
Statue made out of macaroni noodles from Vacation Bible School.
I just wanted to go. I just wanted to go into how small it was and how they be doing all these Philadelphia players. But let's just go to what you just said.
Sure.
Are you crazy?
I'm
Are you
not.
crazy? How
Isaiah,
he didn't do nothing for Philadelphia?
he didn't win a title.
That's all he didn't do. That's the only thing Iverson didn't do for Philadelphia.
But all of the
fact
all the
that he
statues out
took
there
them
are
there-
little though.
That's what I'm saying.
I know,
Look,
that's
they
what-
all that
That's what I
little.
said.
That's what
I
he
said the fact that he has anything, and I didn't say it wasn't important.
You act like
Hold up.
They cut him. Hey, you got one. You better be lucky you got one.
Why not?
What?
Why not?
Allen Iverson is an icon, especially in Philadelphia.
Man, if Iverson,
Since Iverson,
if
how-
Iverson didn't cross Michael, would y'all still even be talking about him?
Yes.
Okay.
That crossover didn't make his career.
that was the beginning of his career.
Allen Iverson was the first person under 6 foot that was literally a
Listen,
walking bucket every night.
I praise Iverson's career with the Sixers.
Are you sure?
I do, but I'm saying, you know how I feel. Like when we asked about should the Bucks retire? Who did we ask? Was it Ray Allen's number? I said, for what? He left us hanging. He didn't do anything in Milwaukee. He didn't win a title. He didn't win an MVP. He didn't do any of those.
Allen
things.
Iverson did those things though.
Allen
He didn't
Iverson
win a
did not
title.
win
He
an
didn't-
MVP.
He did win MVP in
Wait,
Philly.
Did he win MVP in Philly?
Yes.
Did he win a title in Philly?
He didn't win a title.
No.
Did he win a scoring title?
He had
Yes.
Eric Snow. and-
Did he refuse to practice in Philly?
One time,
Listen,
Dre.
So
Was he a
listen,
head
so
case
listen,
in
so
Philly?
listen.
No,
That
he
rumor
had
right
attitude
there,
problem.
I watched an episode of one of the podcasts, and they talked about that. They said you don't be as good as Allen Iverson is if you missing practice.
He did fall out
That
on
was-
the floor all the time.
That was one practice he didn't want to practice.
Listen, I'm gonna say this.
I
Allen,
don't-
One.
I don't even want to say. I don't want to sit there and say that. What he said was, well, first of all, Allen Iverson was a different breed, just because
Bubba Chuck.
he was kicking it all the time.
I-
He was kicking it all the time.
let me tell you
So
something.
him coming in and out practice,
Rookie of the Year, 3-time NBA All First Team, 3-time steals leader, MVP in 2001,
Mhm.
11-time All-Star, 4-time scoring champion. Iverson had a prolific career, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I've said that multiple times, but what I'm saying is, you say it all the time. You be riding LeBron's coat. Thank you, because I'm saved. You be riding LeBron
Who
for
does?
being 4-6.
Are you doing? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you be riding him for being 4-6.
Those are
So,
just facts.
so why is it not okay for me to say Iverson better be lucky he got a statue, and he's never won a title? Why is it different?
Because he still had a
why is
Hall
it
of
different?
I'm
because
gonna
he
ask
still
you a
had a
question.
Hall of Fame career, and he
I'm
still,
not saying that.
and he was a game
I'm
changer.
agreeing with you.
He was a game changer.
But what I'm saying is he's complaining about the statue size, and all I'm saying is he better be glad he got anything.
Everybody's statue
Well,
was that
you-
small.
Do you
Okay,
know
hold
how?
on,
Hold
real
up,
quick.
hold
No,
up.
no, real
Before you go,
Go
do you know how many arenas don't have statues
We're
at
one of
all?
them. We're one of them.
We don't have any.
Yeah.
So the fact that an arena gave you the macaroni statue, be
Uh-huh.
happy with that you got
I
something.
tell you one
It's
thing.
still,
If the Bucks are
my
if
point
the
is-
Bucks are putting out statues, I know Glenn Robinson better have one.
No,
Bucks ain't doing that.
no,
The first statue's gonna be probably Kareem, followed by Giannis.
no.
Kareem?
The first statue is gonna be Giannis, and then the
Well,
second
Giannis
will be
Kareem. Those are our only two.
We don't even know where we're gonna put
championships.
it. But the point is, I'm saying is this:
Knowing us, we gonna vandalize it.
we definitely will. My thing is this: when you say he better be lucky he got one, I feel like that's an unnecessary shot against his accomplishments. I was just bringing up the fact that it was super small.
It's
So
not.
small,
It's not a
Hold on a
shade,
second.
Zeke.
so small that he was standing literally next to it. And then when you compare it to some places like Los Angeles,
You can't compare
New
that
York,
though.
Michael Jordan
You
statue,
can't. You definitely can't compare that.
he had a Hall of Fame career.
So what?
What is
Philly,
that? What are you talking? What are we talking about here?
Philly did they give Dr. J a big statue? No.
No, I'm
Did they
saying-
give Charles Barkley a big
No,
statue?
they did not.
So
And
then, what's the problem?
the point is, it's still small. You talking about he better be lucky he had
Well, then
one.
you go buy one and give him a bigger one.
If I had the money, I would. Now,
God.
now, before I went into context, I was gonna
God,
talk about how
I'm
small.
glad we're making you laugh. We got 2 laugh emojis today. We got 2 laugh emojis.
That they don't know what comedy is. The point is,
Hey, look, somebody put he the reason for the dress code.
he is a reason
He
for the
is.
dress code.
He is. Remember Marcus Camby? Marcus Camby was like, "Are y'all gonna give us a stipend for our dress code?" Bruh, you a millionaire.
So apparently, why they so small is because the Philadelphia 76ers don't own the building. They don't own the building, and that's why they don't have these big style statues. They just have a Walk of Fame right outside their practice facility.
that's enough, man.
So
That's
but
enough.
I just feel like
Don't be saying
compared-
he lucky then. I don't
I
like
didn't.
that.
I,
I would-
said he.
I would
I said
say-
there. I say he's lucky that he has that because there's a lot of great players who don't have statues. I was
No,
saying it from
but-
that context.
But why? Why
if
even go
Giannis had a small statue
Instead
outside,
of just saying congratulations.
no, instead of if Giannis had a
I
small
watched the
statue,
unveiling. That's enough, right? On
instead-
NBA TV. That's enough.
if Giannis had a small statue,
I tweeted about it. I never tweet.
if Giannis had a small statue outside Pfizer Forum, I would say something too. It's a small. He look, he got one.
So
It's a
so
small
so
How,
statue.
how
so
you not respect the answer, man?
I clearly respect the answer. Y'all just don't want to hear my answers.
I-
Okay.
I think you would have. I think you would have. I think you worded it wrong. That's what I think.
Oh, okay. Let me say this. All I'm saying is be appreciative that they're acknowledging you any type of way that they're doing.
I would think if you'd have said at least he has one, I'd be like, all right, fine. It still don't take away the fact it's small. He could take that home. That's how
Allen
small it is.
Iverson is one of
When
the
they sell
50
building,
greatest
he can't take it
players.
home with him. It can be his.
And take it home. Allen Iverson is a great player. I'm not denying that. Y'all say change the game. That's debatable.
Depends on your perspective.
What I'm saying is, from the context, there are a lot of great players who don't have stats.
Allen Iverson.
Andre, disrespectful AF. Facts.
Hey man, don't make me censor you. Get off the line.
Oh, now you gotta get off. Now you gotta
Turn
get
it
off.
off.
AI is a generational player.
I didn't say he wasn't.
So then
All
you
I'm
gotta
saying
give
is-
him more credit and stop hating.
I'm not hating. I'm saying there are great players who don't have statues.
Like who?
Hey man, if you cussing me again, Because he's a child.
No, I pushed so many buttons because you banged the thing and it was stuck. You're welcome, Tone and Andre. He banging the thing with his heavy hands. How to fix it?
Oh,
So all I'm saying is,
break it, you bought it.
Exactly. You're welcome.
really,
I got
Hey,
it.
Dre got it.
Let me watch it. I got it.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna go another
So
direction.
you gonna pull out a card.
I was gonna go another direction,
There's no-
but I'm being good today. I was with another
Go ahead,
direction.
go ahead and gloat.
No, it wasn't even about me.
Oh,
Anyways,
me?
I'm just
Let
gonna
it
leave
go,
it
man.
alone.
Let
But
it go.
I just thought that was. I thought.
No. So
When he first
let me ask you
revealed-
this:
Go ahead.
are there players who are better than Iverson who don't have statues? Yes or no?
In Philly?
I don't know that.
Period.
I don't know that. I'll
You
be
can't
honest
go
with you. I
off of
don't
every
know that.
organization. You got to go against the organization that he with right
No,
now.
I'm saying I don't know that. I'm honest with you. I don't know that. Does Carmelo Anthony deserve a statue?
No. No.
I
Yes,
think he does.
he's a generational
He
player.
does.
So now we're giving out consolation prizes for players that can't win titles.
Is a title part of your criteria to get a statue?
I would say yes, because that's what changes the. Isaiah, let's be honest.
We had a Hall of Fame conversation. Y'all was sitting
Don't
here
scream in
talking
the-
about.
Don't
is
scream
people-
in the mic. Don't scream in the mic.
Are you
Don't scream in the mic. Don't sc-
Don't.
don't scream in the mic.
Are you kidding me right now?
Isaiah Moore.
Go ahead.
Were you not ready? Carmelo, no, sir. Were you not ready to walk away from the Milwaukee Bucks
We're about to
Uh-huh.
block him.
in the 2020 season? Were you not ready to walk away from the Bucks
When?
2 or 3 years ago
After they win the title?
before they won the title? Were you not? Did you re-sign your tickets?
No.
Why? Because they suck.
They
Just
suck.
be honest.
They suck.
They
Yeah.
suck.
They suck.
You were ready to walk away from
Mhm.
greatness. So you're
Walk
Isaiah-
away from greatness.
Isaiah, let me finish. Isaiah, let me finish.
Go ahead.
You measure out of the three of us,
Mhm.
Kesey, back me up because I know how y'all like to double team me.
Mhm.
You measure everything by championships.
No, I don't. Okay. You know what? Bring it back.
Especially when it comes to
the mic.
LeBron.
Come back to the mic.
Especially
Come
when
back
it comes to
the mic.
LeBron.
Come back to the mic. Hold on, let me finish. Let me
Everything.
finish. Do I think it should be? Does it fit the criteria of certain things? Yes. I think Hall of Fame, you have to be like, oh, he has 10 rings. He was a major contributor. Yes. For a statue, it's just a statue.
But it's an So when you go,
It's not even an accomplishment. They don't put that on your wiki
it
page.
is an accomplishment. The Kobe statue has all of his championships listed on there. Michael statue has every year and all of his accolades on there. It is absolutely an accomplishment. So I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it, but what I'm saying is that a championship and a title, I'm not saying it should be a criteria, but champions, if you go outside the Lakers stadium, you see Magic, you see Shaq,
Yeah.
you see Kobe, you see Dr. Jerry West, you see all those people
Did
who
Jerry
have
West win championship?
there's a lot of statues in LA.
I know it is. I'm saying
There's
did
a lot
Jerry,
of
did Jerry West
statues.
win a championship?
I need to check.
Dr. Jerry West. No.
I don't think he did. I mean, he's the logo. Nevertheless,
But why?
I don't know.
What he done?
Okay, he did win a championship. He
He
won one in
did.
1972
With
He
the
won
Lakers.
one with the Lakers.
With the Los Angeles Lakers,
Yes.
and then he gifted them all these players, but another story for another day with his shady business practices. The bottom line is, yes, Iverson deserves a statue. All I'm saying is there are a lot of great players who don't have anything. So be cool that you have something. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I'll give you that.
That's
but
all I'm saying.
I just don't think a championship should deserve a statue. And the fact that DJ Todd said Dame deserves one outside of Portland, Carmelo Anthony don't, is wild. Wild to me.
I get his POV.
How you get his
Because
POV?
everybody mad at Melo because of his New York days.
Thank you. Like he just said it.
That's what it is.
What?
Everybody mad at Melo because of his New York days.
I'm mad at Melo because he quit on Denver.
No, he didn't quit on Denver. If you go back
He
and
didn't
listen
quit
to
on Denver.
if you go back and listen to the interviews, the only reason he left Denver was because of George Karl.
I'm talking about him faking an injury in the middle of the game.
He said he ain't fake that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
I don't know if he did it.
I don't
Yeah,
think he
he
did.
I just know that that for that type of accomplishment, even if it is I don't even think it's an accomplishment, to be honest with you. If you meant something to that team and you made you're a major contributor, the least somebody could do is give you a statue.
He
I
deserves.
think
I'm not
Carmelo
sure.
Anthony.
He deserves a statue.
Dame does not deserve a statue outside of Portland. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, you do.
I don't think he does.
Because outside of Clyde Drexler, ain't nobody else done nothing in Portland.
Clyde Drexler deserves one. Dame. Cliff Robertson.
Yeah, Cliff was a 12 and 8.
Wait, what?
Cliff Robinson was a 12 and 8.
Oh my god.
Cliff Robertson got the job done. I don't know what y'all talking
On
about.
that note,
I don't know what y'all talking about. Cliff
Not a
Robertson
statue
was that
job.
guy, was
not
that
a
dude.
statue. Listen, Scottie Pippen. There is one statue outside.
Is it a
of the
statue?
United-
Is it? Hold
There
on.
is one statue at the United Center.
Is Jordan? Scottie Pippen get a statue?
I don't recall. DJ.
He got beef with organization.
That's the organization.
Okay, that's a beef with organization. That explains
Scottie-
why Melo ain't got one.
Scotty should have one.
Scotty should have one. That's crazy. That's why.
He may have one.
If don't nobody
Okay,
else
here we
deserve
go.
one.
You
Here we go.
who-
Here we go. These are the 13 legends with statues. Michael Jordan,
Okay.
clearly. George McCann from the Minnesota Lakers.
Who?
George McCann from the Minnesota Lakers. Magic Johnson from the Los Angeles Lakers. Wilt Chamberlain from the 76ers. John Stockton from the Utah Jazz. Carl Malone, the person you hate the most.
I don't hate Karl Malone, but y'all hate him.
He has a statue. Dr. Jerry West.
Hold on. Come on. Karl Malone has a statue where?
Utah.
Oh, okay.
Why wouldn't
I'm
he?
just asking. Hey,
He
played
put
with-
basketball on the map. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Stockton got one?
As he should.
No, I'm saying, does he have
Yes.
one? Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Dominique Wilkins. Shaquille O'Neal.
Dominique Wilkins.
Bro, he
Pause.
put Atlanta on the map.
Pause. Stop right there. You mean tell me Dominique Wilkins got one, but you can't get Melo one?
Dominique was a baller. The only reason people didn't know Dominique was because of MJ.
Has he even made an appearance at the NBA Finals?
Dirk Nowitzki. And Kobe has 2.
Okay.
Okay? Kobe has 2.
How many rings does Dominique Wilkins have?
None. Half these
He
players.
even made
The only players that have them are the Los Angeles Lakers and Dirk Nowitzki. Besides MJ, Stockton and Malone doesn't. You all are proving my point.
So why doesn't Melo?
You all are proving my point.
Why doesn't Melo deserve one?
That not every player deserves a statue. That's the only point I've been trying to make.
Huh?
I don't care how great you are.
He deserve it.
I said he did. When y'all first asked, I said, yeah, he deserves one.
That's the point I was making. No matter how great you are, not every player deserves a statue.
Real quick, DJ Todd, these jokes is keeping you in this conversation. Melo, he
No,
said,
DJ's the best.
he said Melo deserves a statue, a Syracuse one. I said that's
He
hilarious.
said George Mike in.
Hilarious.
Let's see what George Karl got to say about
He
Carmelo.
said Scotty, no. Come on, DJ.
Reggie.
Reggie Miller.
Reggie
Got to
who?
be crazy. Nope.
All BS aside, for the same criteria of why Dominique has one, is the same criteria that the reason why Reggie Miller.
They at least made it to the finals.
What I'm saying though is,
Who made it to the finals?
Indiana. They
They
lost to San Antonio.
Dominique is the person whose name automatically synonymously will come up with Atlanta Hawk basketball.
That's true.
Just like when you say
And dunks.
Indiana Pacers, Reggie Miller name will always be the first name that comes to people's minds.
So wait a minute. And we're spending way too
And before Steph Curry, the only person you ever talked about is threes
Chris Mullin.
was always Reggie Miller.
Reggie, okay, you mean from that standpoint. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, Tone,
ahead.
give me a second. Give me a second.
Let it marinate.
So you're giving Allen Iverson a trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie Miller's career to Indiana was just as good as Iverson's to Philly.
I can compare the two. I can see that.
Reggie Miller,
I can see that.
move us on.
I can see that.
Maybe that's one of our summer topics, right? I'll make a special appearance. Who does statue or not? Right? Statue or not? Because there's only 13 in the NBA. When you're giving out statues, you are cementing that you have been one of the GOATs of this game. And there are a lot
of the game or of that team.
Of the team.
Then that's AI for sure.
It's AI.
That's AI for sure.
Not debating it. All I'm saying that there are players who should have
All
one
right,
if
let's
that's the
move on.
case.
All right.
Who shouldn't?
The Los Angeles Clippers are 7-2 since.
Wait. Before we move on, does LeBron get a statue for all 4 teams?
No.
Does he get one in Cleveland?
What
Yes.
you mean all 4 teams? All 3 teams?
Cleveland, Miami, Lakers, Cleveland again. So does he get an early LeBron and a late LeBron?
Shut up, man. I'll put you out that chair.
Kobe has two. Kobe has two for
Kobe
both
does that.
numbers.
But one
does
is
that too.
one. But Kobe only got the 2 because of the situation.
Because of the numbers. Because of the numbers. Because of the
No,
numbers.
no, because of the situation.
So LeBron has
That
6.
situation.
LeBron has 6 and
How-
23.
How tragic it was for him to leave like that.
I
dude.
disagree.
Okay.
So
I
he
disagree.
deserved.
I don't think that's why. I think they gave
one
him.
is one is more of a
They
memory.
retired both his numbers, bro.
I know because it was. If he don't pass, he don't get both.
That's
Doesn't
facts.
one of his statues have a daughter with
I
him?
wouldn't
That's
know. I
true.
didn't see
It
it.
is.
So
It does.
therefore,
I'll give you
it's
that.
the situation that he got the second.
You know what? I'll give you that, Keith.
Okay.
It is a situation. I'll
Okay,
give you that.
fine.
LeBron,
Don't-
one. You
LeBron-
get one.
LeBron gets 3.
LeBron gets 3 easily.
What?
He gets 3.
Easily. In fact, I'm gonna give you 2 predictions for the future.
I'm gonna tell you.
In the next, hold up, bro. In the next 10 years of our living, we'll be at a milestone age. In the next 10 years, you will see 2 unprecedented things. The first thing is you will see LeBron will be the first player with 3 statues for 3 different teams. He will be the first player with his number retired for 3 different teams, and the NBA will finally retire 23 across all teams.
Number one, 2 of those things won't happen.
Which ones?
The statue for all 3 is not.
Yeah,
happening.
Will.
Okay,
Yeah,
listen.
That's
Will.
number
Hold
one.
on, before
Number
you go any
2,
further.
the 23, never.
Okay.
He will
Listen.
never be
Okay.
bigger than Michael
Before-
Jordan. I don't care what he does.
Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this.
LeBron.
No, I'm saying MJ. They will retire Michael Jordan's 23 NBA wide within the next 10 years.
Okay.
Book it.
Listen, he's gonna get those 3 statues.
He's
Easy.
not.
For one, he brought the championship back to Cleveland,
He'll
The
get.
first one, the only one.
the
He'll get-
only one.
He'll get 2.
So he'll get that one for sure. The Miami, he brought 2 rings there. He'll get that one.
That wasn't their first rings.
Dwayne Wade will get one, and LeBron will
I
get
think
one.
Dwayne Wade has already had one, don't he?
He's not on that
He's
list
not
I
on that
just
list.
named.
He'll get one in Miami, and then he'll definitely get one in LA because he broke Kareem record there.
No.
Yeah, he will.
No.
Just
Watch.
off the street.
You know what? Let me tell you something.
Just off the street that he broke Kareem
I'ma
scoring
say
record
this.
in LA,
This is what I'm
playing
saying.
for LA.
Yeah,
He'll
this is what
get
I'm saying.
one.
This is what I'm saying to that. Does LeBron deserve all 3?
Yes.
No. Will
Yes.
he get all 3? Yes.
LeBron
He
deserves.
does not deserve all
LeBron
3.
deserves-
Stop it.
LeBron deserves all 3 because
no.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Let's put it like this: LeBron's career in Cleveland is better than 90% of the people who played in the NBA.
Here we go.
LeBron's career in Miami is better than 90% of the
I'm not-
players in the
I
NBA.
want to go.
And these, I'm talking about just those time periods that he spent in those different teams. He has had better careers than some people had doing 10 or 15 years.
I want to go into this, but I'm not gonna let you suck me in.
No,
I want to go into
no, that's
it.
real.
That's not real.
That's real.
That's a fan.
No,
That's
that's real talk.
That's not real.
I can't believe after 20 years that you are still not giving LeBron the praise.
I
he
do give
deserves.
LeBron his
You're
praise.
not.
Let's move on. We got a whole summer to
Think
dive
about the
in.
Cleveland. Think about the
Let's-
Cleveland days.
What about it?
He was great.
I
As a-
said
as
he
coming
deserves one in Cleveland.
okay,
The
now,
other 2,
now move on to Miami. He's still great
LeBron just
in a whole new region.
LeBron.
And-
the region is still in the
And
East.
then he comes,
Okay, are they going to retire his number in all 3 teams?
No,
and then he comes
they'll
to
do that.
then he comes to LA and he's playing at 40 years old like he's
So,
still
Here
31.
Here we go with this. Here we go with this because I don't want to have this conversation when he
Don't.
lose in the playoffs.
Because
Go
Jordan
ahead.
didn't Jordan
When he
didn't,
lose in the
Jordan didn't
playoffs.
look that good at 39.
Of course he didn't. He was been years of smoking cigars and betting on illegal things.
6-0.
But Jordan was at 21. I mean, LeBron is in year 21. Jordan, when Jordan was at that year, he was what?
You even need to bring him in this. It don't matter. We're talking about LeBron.
I'm tired of y'all talking about his rings. What about the years he got his ass kicked?
What
Come
about-
on, man,
what
move
about
on.
him?
Why are you
Uh,
getting so angry? I was offending you.
No, I'm talking about
I'm
him. I'm
offending
talking
you.
about him and the Jordan thing.
I'm
Like
just saying. Like,
everybody always talking about Jordan, but
6-0.
Jordan came in the league in '84, right?
What's your point?
He didn't get a championship at '91, right?
Did
So what happened them 7 years that nobody talks
the
about?
same thing that
Well,
happened
he's
to
a rookie.
LeBron,
Same
the
thing.
happened to LeBron.
When you play with a bunch of scrubs, they wear your out. Your
Happened
words.
to LeBron.
Your words.
Because every time LeBron lose, it's everybody else's fault.
No, it ain't. It's always
But
LeBron's
he's
fault.
Michael
It's always
Jordan-
LeBron. It's
Michael
always
Jordan said
when
it's
Jordan-
6-0.
when-
You get me there, I'll get you a championship. We don't know what LeBron. It depends on who you playing.
LeBron.
I
I
don't
mean,
know. It depends on who you
Jordan knew
playing.
what he was doing. He was taking advantage and leaving to go play baseball when he knew he wasn't going to win.
His father
Dang,
died.
his father died.
I mean, can you come a break?
Dang, man.
Dang.
Hard on people. Next, go ahead. Next time.
Anyway.
Next time.
Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna skip a topic.
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean he kidding? Did his dad not
Are
die?
you kidding me?
Did his dad not die?
That wasn't reason we left baseball.
The reason he retired from the NBA.
Yeah. Well, tell him we don't need to go into this conspiracy.
I mean,
theories.
Michael Jordan's a billionaire. We don't need to argue about him no more. So is
Outta here.
LeBron.
Yeah, man,
Sick of
6-0,
y'all,
man.
man.
Next,
6-0. We don't need to talk about him.
the
no
GOAT.
more.
There's a GOAT.
0-7 before 91
Yeah, but he's a
So
GOAT.
is LeBron.
because Bird was putting his foot in his neck.
Well, LeBron.
Isaiah
Six-
Thomas
okay,
was-
hold up. If
Isaiah
you keep
Thomas was-
going, I'm a star.
I
What's
don't care.
LeBron's
Go.
excuse?
Let's go.
What's
Okay,
LeBron's
okay,
Let's go.
okay.
Let's go.
LeBron's excuse?
This summer,
No, hold on a
I will be
second.
taking my talent to South Beach, to join the Miami Heat.
Hold on a second, though. What's LeBron's excuse?
Robin.
What's LeBron's excuse?
Robin.
What you mean? What's his?
You
excuse?
talking about some Jordan first 7 year Magic, Larry Bird? What's LeBron's excuse?
What do you mean? What's his excuse?
What's his excuse for the first 7 years
not
of his
winning.
career?
What do you mean?
I guess.
He played with Andrew Varejao.
Who did
Varejao.
Michael Jordan play with? You can't even name people on Michael Jordan first 7 years on that squad. You
Hodge.
can't even name the coach.
Corey Hodges. I'm gonna go start there. Those players were good back
They
then.
were not.
They were.
He was a good 3-point shooter. And that's
And
it.
the only reason
Trash.
And the only reason Jordan was looked at as good as he did during them years, just think about this. Think about this. Nobody even had verticals back then, like right now.
So now you blame it on the times.
Next topic.
Now you blame it on the times.
Next topic.
People are more athletic and more better nowadays
More
than they were
better.
back then.
We can't take you serious. You said more better.
You don't think they better?
The Los Angeles
more
Clippers
talented?
are 7-2 since Russell
All right, let's
Westbrook
move on.
If
returned.
we could even bring up your, we could even,
move on.
and you
Let's
could
move
you
on.
could even take it like this. He lost to one of the greatest shooters of history.
Let's just move
But they
on.
were up.
Let's just move on.
They were up 2-0.
I'm
Don't
talking
let-
about. I'm
don't let him
I'm
set
trying
the-
to give Steph some credit.
Don't let's
What are you
let's-
talking
don't
about?
let
I
him
thought you were
suck
talking
in.
about.
Don't let him move. Don't let him suck.
I'm
in.
talking about y'all talking about LeBron losses, right?
Yes.
2 of them came to the greatest shooter in NBA history.
Is he not the greatest player though?
Listen, Kesey, I am all
Like I
about
said, a lot of things got to go right, right?
Kesey. I'm all about LeBron support, but don't take it too
Y'all
far.
some haters, man.
I'm not.
I'm not a hater.
I don't
He's
care
a
what-
hater.
I'm
You
not
can
a-
say what
I'm not a
You
hater.
can, you can
I'm
say
not a hater.
you can say what you want to
Hater.
say about me.
He's a
And he
hater.
went against the greatest power forward of all time and
Who?
lost.
Who's the greatest power forward of all time?
Tim Duncan.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you
So
that.
that's 3 right there.
But Magic, you just saying he wasn't ass.
Who?
You, because Michael played against Magic. He lost against Bird.
He beat Magic when he had HIV.
Well, first of all, he was scared. I would have been too. Okay.
That was Magic last year when they pronounced he had HIV.
Let's move on. Let's move on because it's getting. Because now we're just saying stuff. Now we just out here
It's
saying
the
stuff.
truth.
It's not the truth.
Go look it up.
Number one, it might be the truth. I think.
Y'all, Magic took them to the finals even with HIV. What are y'all talking about?
I said Magic
That was
final
his-
year.
That was he stopped.
That's
playing.
when he stopped
No.
playing, and that's when Jordan won his first.
No, that was a couple years later.
Next,
Wait,
come on, come on,
Jesus
come on.
Christ.
God, come on.
Okay. Anyway,
Please.
No, we ain't gotta go nowhere.
I'm
Y'all think because y'all say it's over, it's over?
Oh,
Do you want to keep going, Keith?
you gonna
Y'all
talk
keep
to yourself?
y'all keep discrediting LeBron, and I'm gonna keep going there.
Ain't nobody
Anybody
discrediting
Yeah, you
him.
do.
LeBron.
He is.
Especially him.
I always defend LeBron.
I'm just telling you the reason why he lost the time he went to the finals,
No,
why he
I
lost.
get it. LeBron has excuses.
Ladies and
That's fine.
gentlemen, weigh in. Type in the chat. DM us. Do you think? I think Zeke's on Threads. Is LeBron James going to have 3 statues and 3 jersey retirements? Yes or no? Just weigh in. Text us.
I said
Leave
he,
it on
I said He
IG.
will. I said he will. I just don't think he should.
Why? I don't get it.
Next, come on. We got a lot to discuss.
I just
I'm
don't
gonna
get
say.
it.
I'm just gonna
we
say
got to
this and leave it
preview
alone.
the playoffs.
No, I'm gonna say this.
I
and
just
leave
don't
alone.
get it.
I'm gonna say this and leave it alone. I don't believe he should because in Los Angeles, he's won 1 championship and is with the bubble. Let's just get that out the way. And
Wait. You know what else? Since he's been riding Jordan,
What?
2 of his championships are heavily flawed because one of them, LeBron's, one of them was in the bubble. One of them was during a lockout year when they came back and won.
I didn't even go there.
Well, I did because he's been riding Mike.
So
a lockout year.
Yes,
It was
they had a
lockout year. That's
60-game
short
season that he won a title. If it was even 60.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so please don't
So
bring
I was
Michael.
just-
please don't bring MJ. Don't bash MJ because you bad.
I just said. I was just
Pick
gonna
his
say-
favorite player. He
Y'all-
likes Luca.
Y'all love to make excuses. Y'all love to make excuses for why Jordan didn't lose his years. He lost.
What do you mean? It's documented.
Dude, he
It's
won.
documented.
Jordan not only won 3, he left and came back and
And
won
won
3
another
more.
Word on the street is
But
he
the-
could have won
but
8
the-
straight.
But that team was still just as good because they won 60 games without him.
They did. They
They
went to
did.
the conference finals.
Yeah, they couldn't get.
But
it
he
done.
helped build that
But
team.
look at that
TC.
team LeBron had. Besides Miami, you can't say that.
But he still went to the finals.
You can't say
Next
that.
topic. Next topic.
Kevin
Come on.
Love.
'Cause we got some
Kyrie.
good stuff.
Anyway, okay.
Kevin
Anyway,
Love.
We got some good stuff.
so
to talk.
I'm
Whoa!
gonna skip.
Why,
one.
wait, why do you keep edging it? You acting like before he got with LeBron that Kevin Love wasn't walking double-double.
20 and 20.
A big-time walking double-double.
And Minnesota never made the playoffs.
It's true.
He was one player.
He
What do
never-
you always say? LeBron and a bunch of scrubs, so Kevin can't go?
Kevin was done by then.
Kevin was what?
Kevin knees was so bad by the time he made it to Cleveland.
Hey, where my Greek life people at? DJ, if you still listening, man, type in the
Yes.
poem
That's why
excuses.
they got Love.
DJ, type
you know
in
what
the
he had to
poem
do? He had to
excuses
push
if you
down
still
who
watch.
he was to fit in LeBron James.
Just like Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh
Had to
will
push
have
down
a
who he
forgotten
was.
career because he was so bad when he went to LeBron. Next topic.
If that's what you think.
So I'm just gonna skip one topic and go to this topic. This is just overall. Dre put this in the chat, so I thought we'd talk about it. Which NBA team has had the most disappointing season this year?
Phoenix. Phoenix.
Think so? Why?
I'm gonna go with. Go ahead. Go with
Why
your
you say
team and
Phoenix?
give your spill, and I'm gonna go with mine.
Because they put all those superstars together and they still just barely got out of the play-in. Just barely. You got 3 superstars on top of all of the criticism that come with being KD. Like, dude, you're supposed to be
A leader.
he's supposed to be that dude. Now it really make him look bad compared to when he left Golden State. Because you can't even get them to over 500 barely.
The narrative around Kevin Durant, I like this. We're actually like sit down and talk about
He
it.
doesn't
but
make anybody better.
he doesn't make anybody better, and he's not a leader, and he
He-
just smoke weed and come play ball, and which is fine.
Is
But
that how
Real
they-
quick,
person of his
it just
stature-
broke.
What?
Congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They have secured the first spot,
The number 1 seed.
the number 1 seed
That's good.
in the Western Conference.
That's
So they have home court advantage. It won't matter because they'll lose in the first round. But
They
congratulations.
gonna lose the first round.
If they play the Lakers, they're out of there. If they play Golden State, they're out of there.
Golden State.
Yes, because
Okay.
remember, the lowest seed goes against game 1, and Golden
Yeah.
State's the number 10.
Yeah. You think Golden State has enough to
But the
beat
Golden-
OKC?
Oh,
Let's save it for
listen,
playoff
hold
time.
on.
Well,
They
no,
got to get
yeah.
past Sack.
Golden State gonna bury them.
for one game.
I don't
Series different. One game.
It's a wrap.
I can see Fox putting the pause on them.
I can't wait to watch.
Who you got
Put some
for
money on it.
team? But the
You
you
know I
know he ain't
don't
gonna pay
gamble.
you.
I got
You know he ain't gonna pay you. Who you got for who you got for what's it called?
My most disappointing team.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Los Angeles Lakers.
Ooh.
The Los Angeles Lakers for a short time was the top seed. They treated that play-in tournament like it was the greatest thing ever. They put up that whack banner. They celebrated like it was the end of the season, like they won a title.
Mhm.
To fall all the way to the play-in tournament after winning an in-season tournament that people gave championship credit to,
Mhm.
I think is very disappointing. So I'm gonna go with the Los Angeles Lakers. You?
I'm stuck in between two teams.
I can't say that because they still number 8.
You don't have to. I did.
That's fine. That's his opinion.
I'm just saying, like,
That's his opinion. That's fine.
I mean, you
it's-
gotta think about it though.
like the Kings got a better team and they beat them. They got a better
But they
season
were
than
also
them.
without their top player. Fox did not play a full season,
He played a lot.
but he played it, and they were number 1 at one point.
Oh,
Sacramento.
yeah, they were.
You know,
They worse than the Lakers to me.
not for me. For me, the Lakers winning that play-in championship and how healthy they appeared to be for that run, and they went undefeated to go into the play-in, bro. I don't like that.
I'm going
You don't have
with
to agree with me. I just don't like it.
You said they went from what?
They went from play-in undefeated in play-in. They won all games in the play-in tournament, every single one.
they did.
Yes, they did, leading even up to the play-in. They went undefeated in play-in, won that title, got that banner hung up, and then they just threw their season
They was
away.
number 1. They were
Lakers-
never up there.
And play in.
In the play-in, they were.
They were.
In the play-in, yeah, but we're talking about the season record.
Okay.
You ain't talking about just the play-in. You only judging them off the play-in.
DJ said he got Memphis as most disappointing. Well,
I'm gonna say Memphis because Ja didn't even come back to 39 games.
No, when he came back, I thought they was going to run the thing. I
But
thought
he
they
got
was going to
hurt.
run the table.
But he got hurt.
Yeah. And I've never seen a team who
they
got
beat the Bucks
I don't
twice
want to talk about it.
with 7
But
players.
I've never seen a team be this hurt and this talented at the same time. They got to run it back. I've never seen that. But my surprise choice is Golden State. Golden State. I think they over there doing.
So you picked my backup team and you picked his backup team.
What you mean? I picked his backup team. Your backup team is the Golden State Warriors.
No, the Lakers. He loved the Lakers. I picked his team and you picked.
I don't love
I
the
think he
Lakers.
was
I
picking
like
that for spite.
LeBron James.
I think he was doing it for spite. I think he was doing it for spite.
I
No,
know
not
he is.
really.
Yeah, he is.
I think he was doing it for
Yeah,
spite.
he is.
No,
You said I'm doing it for
I
ratings.
don't put nothing past him no more.
My
Bad
thing-
Steve.
so I say Golden State. I think the easy choice.
Bad Steve. See here. Water bottle.
I think the easy choice would say I would be the Milwaukee Bucks.
That would have been the easy
That would
choice.
be
but
the
I
easy
didn't want to go
choice.
there.
I didn't want to go there either. And a little bit, I'm a little biased.
Still finished third with a whole new superstar.
They did finish second, but they're so far. Well, they did finish third. You know what? F it, Bucks. I'm sorry. You just reminded me, Bucks. I'm sorry. I tried to avoid this, but it's the Bucks. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all picked up Dame, and we like, oh, this is it. And we got rid of Drew Holiday, the anchor of our defense. The thing we were lacking all year long was defense, and we got rid of it.
You could even say the Pacers. There's a lot of teams you could say disappointing season.
Pacers? How's the Pacers?
The Pacers started out number 1. You forgot that?
They're still in the playoffs, not the play-in, the playoffs.
Barely.
What that mean?
A lot. Wait, real quick.
The number
PC, you're gonna appreciate this. Just reported by ESPN. We want to also give a shout out to LeBron James. He's the first NBA player in history to achieve 40,000 points, 11,000 rebounds, and 11,000 assists.
Oh my God!
So
he just had a triple double. He had 30,
and that's why they just
30,
dropped
18,
that stat.
and 12.
That's why they just dropped that stat. Shout
At
out to
40.
LeBron.
At 40.
Oh my God!
At 40.
What does that mean?
At 40.
What does that mean? LeBron's gonna have all the stats in the world except for one that matters.
What's that? He got
All
championship.
the stats in the world, but the one that matters.
He got championship.
Can he get above 500? Let's do that.
What you mean?
Just get above 500.
What you mean get above 500?
Get above 500.
For what?
Above 500 for championships. He's gonna do all these stats, all these points, all these rebounds, all these assists, and still be considered a loser. Second place to MJ.
How can he still be a loser? That's just because people like you are still stuck in your old ways.
Stuck in my old ways. I'm
Down
stuck by stats.
I'm
stuck by
down
stats.
country ways.
I'm stuck by stats.
You don't want to adjust to the future.
I'm stuck by stats because
You-
6-0 is really
You
impressive.
don't want to adjust to the future.
Adjust to the future. The future is losers.
He went against the greatest shooter of all time.
What is
Jordan, they never went against the greatest shooter of all time.
Larry Bird.
Steph Curry is the greatest shooter
Mark
of all time.
Price.
Man,
Reggie Miller. I'm just naming great
they're
shooters
good
of Jordan's era.
They're good shooters, but they're nowhere near the shooter Clay. I mean, Clay and
I see what you're trying to
it's
do.
Steph Curry.
You're trying to get Andre back on your side.
I don't
It's
need
still
him.
better than
I don't
not better
need
than
him
Jordan.
I don't need him on my side for what? Who is he?
I don't know. Is it the Heat?
I don't even-
I think it is the Heat.
I don't even like Steph Curry like that though. But you got to give a man credit. Steph Curry is a monster.
Stephen
He's a
Curry is
monster
one of
in
the-
himself.
He's the greatest shooter of all time. But that doesn't take away
He's a
from
monster.
Jordan being 6-0.
He's a monster.
Jordan would have found
Tim
a way.
Duncan is a monster.
Jordan
I just want to answer your question. Who the
Jordan.
heck am I? Okay. How
Jordan,
much time you got?
Jordan would have made
How
a way.
much time you got?
Jordan would have made a way.
on.
Steph was on.
Do you think that? No, real talk. Dre,
Steph
do you
was.
think Jordan would have made a way against Steph?
I'm gonna be honest.
I
Steph
love
Curry.
y'all. I'm done with the LeBron Jordan debate for the day. I'm
That
not
means
talking
yes.
Steph
about
That
Curry
means
was
yes.
on one for about 5 straight years. You can have him. You can believe.
Just say it, Dre.
You can
Just say
You
it.
can believe whatever you want to believe, and I can believe whatever I want to believe.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
my opinion against yours.
All right.
Because there's people who say LeBron is better, and people say Jordan is better.
Here we go.
But that's not the end of the world.
So I wanted to we got to do Bucks talk too, but I didn't want to do playoffs and play in, but let's start with play in. It's all set. We got the Los Angeles Lakers playing the New Orleans Pelicans, and then we have for the West. This is for the West. We have the Golden State Warriors playing versus Sacramento Kings. Out of these 4 teams, there's 2 slots left. How do you think this is gonna go? Let's just keep it in the West right now, and then we'll switch to the East.
I got Golden State and the Los Angeles Lakers winning.
What seed?
Well, the seeds
the
seeds
seed
it
had to
doesn't
be-
really matter.
So you got LA at 7.
If
If they win, they're going 7.
well, the Lakers, if LA wins, they get 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I got the Lakers going 7, and I got Golden State going 8.
I got LA. I got LA going 7. And I got
Actually, you know what? That doesn't really wait.
I got LA going 7. I got the Pelicans going 8.
So remind me, it's still somewhat confusing.
Well, you know what?
Hold up.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you.
I just have a question.
No, I'm
'cause
finna
it's
ask you a
still
question.
confusing.
I'm
I
finna
didn't
ask you a
even ask-
question.
I didn't even ask.
I know what you're gonna ask.
What?
7 and 8 play.
No.
What?
Is it win and end automatically?
I'm finna. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm finna
yeah,
break it
yeah,
down. So 7 and 8 play. If you win, you win.
Yeah.
And then
They
the
automatically
loser,
get the 7th spot.
They automatically get the 7th
So
spot.
9 and 10 have to play twice.
Yes.
God.
Yeah. So and okay, and then the
Oh,
loser.
no.
So even though
The loser-
even though Steph and them, if they win,
They got to
And
play one more.
they
They
still
win.
got to play the winner out of that.
They gotta
Seven,
play
eight,
the loser.
yeah.
I mean, the
right?
loser out of the New Orleans and Lakers.
Yeah. So that's why I said it. So if the winner of New Orleans and Lakers, they go 7, and then the loser, which is the New Orleans. Well, I'm predicting New Orleans, but the New Orleans will play the winner of Golden State and Sacramento.
So they'll get a second chance.
Yeah.
So almost like a second chance. I still got Golden State
You got Golden State.
at 8 and the Lakers at 7.
I got Pelicans going at I got the Pelicans going at 8, and I got the Los Angeles Lakers going at 7.
Well, they did say AD left the game early today.
Well,
I don't know why. I didn't have a chance to dig a little deeper.
I think he sneezed too hard. Kesey?
What?
Who do you have in the West? Who do you have going at 7, and who you have going at 8?
I'm gonna say the Lakers gonna go 7, and then I'm gonna say Sacramento got 8.
Really? So you think
So
Sacramento?
Davis left the game with back spasms after a awkward landing during the final game of the season.
They play Wednesday.
He will be reevaluated in the morning. If AD doesn't play, Lakers are done.
I think they can beat them without AD.
I don't know, man. New Orleans is fully stacked right now.
They are fully stacked, but they got Brandon Ingram coming off injury. LeBron James is just playing mind games. If for some reason Zion gets shut down every time you play the Lakers.
Well, I still at fully healthy. Well, we can't really do it. I'm gonna go with the Lakers, assuming they're fully healthy, and I'm going with Golden State, regardless.
Of course, you're going with Golden State regardless.
See who you got.
I love the fan in you.
You love the fan in me, nigga. We did. Who you didn't make me say a word I don't even use. Lord forgive me. We just spent 40 minutes talking about LeBron.
You like the fan, Dre? It came quick off the tongue too. Quick off the tongue, nigga. I'm sorry.
Lord forgive me. America forgive me.
It came that quick off the
That
tongue.
is not a word I use.
Hey y'all, this is a real Dre.
Lord
Hey
forgive me.
DJ, this is a
No,
real
it
Dre.
ain't.
Don't let him fool
Hey,
y'all.
don't let him fool you, Dre.
I don't use that word.
DJ,
Y'all ain't never
don't let
ever
him fool
used
you.
that
Hey,
word.
it came quick off the tongue. It came quick off the tongue.
Look.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, you want to say it again, Tom? 4 seasons later, y'all made me say a word that I don't
Every
use.
time he said, Tony, he said at least once a year.
Once a year.
Once a year, he said, all right, that's my year.
That's my year. So now 2025.
I love
Yeah,
the
So
fan in you.
that's
You
twice
get
a
one
season.
more. You get one
So that's
more
twice
from
the
me.
season. But go ahead. Go ahead, Keith.
Fan in me.
I do. I like the fan in you.
My thing is, okay.
You believe in that roster over there?
Who
Where?
going to say
Yeah.
against Sacramento?
Yeah.
Yes, because Steph has championship
Wait, do
caliber.
you want to take this matchup by matchup?
I get that, Dre, but
I almost
They
want
got-
them to lose so they can go ahead and bust up the roster and let Clay go to LA and help LeBron even more.
That's not gonna happen.
I think he will.
Oh, that's
He's
not gonna
staying.
happen.
Actually, Trey Young is going to go to LA, but
Trey Young, I see Trey Young
Trey's gonna go to
possibly going to LA.
Trey,
LA gonna have to give up a lot to get him though.
Trey is not going.
Atlanta's not giving him up for nothing.
nah.
We'll
But-
talk about it after
Go
the
ahead.
season.
Eastern
I feel
Conference.
like Sacramento, and I say the Pelicans because I feel like the Pelicans gonna lose to LA, and then they're gonna play the winner of Sacramento and Golden State. I'm like Kesey. I don't see it for Golden State, but I think they got one win in them, and unfortunately it's gonna be against Sacramento, just because they got them mentally beat. They had them mentally beat.
I think Fox can get them through one.
I don't think I don't.
It's Sabonis?
It's not Fox. It's Sabonis.
Sabonis.
It's a bonus because Green got his number for some oddball reason.
Because Green be hitting them
Hitting him in his nuts, face, chest,
stepping on them.
But I think they meant. That's what I'm saying. Mentally, they have their number.
I think Golden State is checked out already.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they already checked out. And the only reason I say that is because even though if you do make the first round,
Really?
I don't think they can beat OKC.
OKC is overrated.
I know they overrated, but Golden State is hobbled. They hobbled all the way across the board, man. And to put Steph through that again, I don't think they should do that. I think you
Throw it.
You said Steph is
I just
hobbled?
think, yeah.
I think as a
Steph
team,
has been through a lot this year.
I know. I think as a team, they're.
I think they need a mental break this year,
I can see
and
that.
they need to come back next year rejuvenated and with a new roster.
Yeah, it won't happen.
They've been needing a new
the
roster for
Warriors
the last
are
3 years.
the Warriors are old, very old. Yes, Steph is Steph, but even the great ones can't carry a whole team.
Loyalty is killing Golden State.
Loyalty is killing Golden State.
We are literally.
They gave
watching
Jermon
them-
$100
million,
$100 million.
4 years. They're gonna do the same thing to Clay.
They're gonna give Clay probably 120.
You think so? I
They'll
can
pay
see
him.
that.
On the East,
but who you got? No, he didn't ever say who he got.
Yeah, he
I
did.
did.
Who?
He got a sack in
you got Sack
LA.
in L.A. I'm
I
sorry,
said
my
Sack.
apology.
8, Lakers 7.
Now we also have now we got on the East. We have in the play-in. We have Miami playing Philadelphia, which is gonna be a really good game, and we have Atlanta playing Chicago. The fact that Chicago made it to the play-in tournament is astonishing to me, and I think they deserve a round of applause. I'm just saying, like
Hey, y'all like this though?
their roster. I would say is horrible. It's just very mediocre. It's very mediocre.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you like this though. Just looking at the East,
Mhm.
Boston better hope they don't get Miami.
Nah, I think
They
Miami-
better hope they don't get Miami
No, I don't think
because
so.
Miami ain't got nothing to lose right now.
They don't.
Just like last year.
Just
They
like
got-
last year.
They got nothing to lose, and Jimmy ain't played in a while.
So
You tell
So
me,
Jimmy is well rested right now.
are you telling me Jimmy's gonna play save a hole with the Miami Heat again?
I can see him doing it again.
Because the Birds, the NBA Birdies said the Bucks threw today's game, and they said the Knicks are trying to do the same.
Who told you that?
The Birds,
The Birds?
the Birds,
The birds and the bees.
the Birds and the Bees.
Kill 'em.
Because did you
Pull out
watch?
your off. Pull out your
Did
off
you
and your
watch
shotgun.
the Chicago or the Knicks game,
I did.
bro? When has Chicago taken a team like the Knicks to the freaking overtime?
Now let me tell you about the Knicks. Let me tell you something about the Knicks.
Hold up.
They are
Brunson has been playing MVP like for the last 3 weeks, and today,
not even the last 3 weeks. Last couple months.
and today, all of a sudden he was off.
He just had
he
41.
was
the other day.
tired.
That's what I'm saying.
He just had 41 2 games
Yeah,
ago.
tired because nobody want to see the Miami Heat.
No, I'm
Yeah,
tired.
'cause nobody-
No, everybody ducking and dodging Miami.
Everybody ducking
You
the
think
Heat.
so? No.
Everybody ducking and dodging
Yes.
Miami.
No.
Because Miami is a problem, dude.
Dude, Miami Heat are the poster child for turning on in the playoffs.
Yes, they are.
Jimmy Butler is Mr. Playoffs.
This will not. Last week you said something, Kesey. I was like, that's right. Who they lose? Max Strauss and
Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent. They lost them, and they replaced them with Scary Terry and somebody else.
Who?
Scary Terry.
Who is that?
Terry
Terry
Rozier.
Rozier.
Scary Terry.
Why you call him Scary Terry?
That's what they
What
call
him. They call him Scary Terry.
Oh Lord, who he beat?
He's a bucket, though.
He ain't been Scary
Okay.
Terry since
That's what-
Boston, though.
Occasionally.
He ain't been Scary Terry since Boston.
He was averaging 25 points a game over there in Charlotte. You just didn't notice it because they stink.
I'll give you that. That's a big possibility. I don't even.
That's
watch
why
I don't
Miami
look at
went
their
after him.
stats.
So I'm gonna just tell you like this. When did the playoffs start?
Playoffs start on the 20th.
Wednesday.
No,
That's a play-in tournament.
playing. See when the playoffs start.
Playoffs start the 20th.
'Cause-
Saturday.
Yeah, it began the 20th.
Saturday.
April 20th.
So we might need to try to figure something out. Man, I might go live on my own. You know what I'm saying? Because you said no.
Because we don't. We're talking about it right now.
But it's not finalized. So in the Eastern Conference, man, I'm gonna go with I like Atlanta. Big Shot Trey. Big Shot Trey is a bucket. And he turns it
I'm gonna
on.
put something real quick in your ear.
What?
They just go below about 50 today.
He didn't play.
Did he?
He couldn't. He
I don't think he did.
blown up about 50. So
Well-
I'm gonna go with Atlanta, and I'm gonna go with
For the 7 seed or for the 8? They
They're
can only
10th.
get the 8. They can
They're
only
10th.
get the 8.
They can only get 8. So I'm gonna go with Atlanta. And I'm gonna flip it up though. I'm gonna go with Philly. Because Joel Embiid has a chip on his shoulder.
I agree. I think
I'm gonna go
Philly
Philly.
gets 7,
Mhm.
and that's gonna be a problem for New York. And I think Miami beats.
There
the
we
winner-
go.
And Miami beats
There
the
we go.
winner out of both of them.
I'm gonna go with Philly and Miami.
Miami can be either one of them.
I'm gonna go with Philly and Miami.
Boston got to run for their money first round.
Philly gets 7, Miami gets 8. Thank you for that. It's throwing me off with the matchup here. But I'm gonna go with Philly and Miami.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going Philly 7,
Yep, agreed.
and I'm going. Yeah, I'm going Miami 8. I'm going Miami. I don't like.
I just don't
Trey.
believe.
Trey is too. He's still not right. He just came back from injury. He's still not right.
Yeah.
And then Chicago is too mediocre. So,
They don't
but
want it.
this one. Here's the thing though.
They don't want it back.
Last year, it was Miami and Chicago. Chicago pulled off a shocker. They put off a shocker. They got the 8 seed. So
I don't think it happens this year.
I don't know, but something about Miami. I just don't believe it this year. And
I
be
think-
honest with you, the fan in me didn't believe it last year. This year, I don't see it.
I think the NBA wants Boston and Miami first round
You think so?
because this might give Boston a little boost if they beat Miami.
Let me tell you something. I've heard people say about Boston, they be playing with their food, and that's why they be losing. You can't play with your food in Miami, and you can't play around that food. I don't think it's Miami year to be that person. Philadelphia and the New York Knicks is going to be very, 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 very interesting because, like we just said, Bronson has been playing. They were saying I watched the game today against the Knicks versus Chicago. They were saying something about Jalen Brunson should replace Giannis Antetokounmpo in NBA first team. I was like, how are you gonna do that? I was like, I forgot. This is to be the first year they're not doing it by position. They just doing top 5 players that deserve to be on NBA first team. And because Giannis didn't play, and then because the Bucks in the position they in, I don't think Giannis makes first team this year.
Wait, you what?
Exactly. I didn't think you were paying attention.
You said Giannis what? I'm paying attention. I'm just reading the
I said I don't know if Giannis makes. People are talking and they don't think so. Bronson is not going to be an MVP, but he'll probably get first team. And they're talking about having Bronson replace Giannis for first team because they're not doing it by position this year. They're doing it by
They don't believe
best
that.
5 players.
They don't believe that.
I don't know.
There is no NBA where Brunson beats Giannis at anything.
5 players right now, NBA first team.
Joker, Tatum, Shy, Giannis, Luka.
I go Joker, Giannis.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You-
After those two, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Them two is guarantees.
Them guaranteed. Yeah, Kesey, you know. Just say it.
What?
Tatum.
Tatum, I can't say.
You
can't
can't
say
say
Tatum?
Tatum?
Because
Go ahead. They loaded. That's my thing. They're loaded.
they got a whole roster over
But they're
there.
the number 1 seed. You gotta put somebody on there. They're the number 1 seed. You gotta put somebody on there.
I guess Tatum.
Okay, seed's the number 1 seed. You gotta put
Shea.
Shea on there. And then who's the last spot?
That last spot is just a roll of dice. It's either Brunson or Luka.
I'm going Joker, Tatum, Shea. I mean not Shea. Was it Shy?
Shy,
You know that.
Gilgeous, Alexander.
Him, Luka. I'm going Brunson.
No Giannis.
No Giannis.
You know who would get it over Brunson?
Who?
Sabonis. No.
Now
You
we
better
gonna
no.
move-
You
now
better
we-
check the stats.
Now we gonna move on.
No. You better
Why?
check the stats. So, okay. Sabonis' career has been freaking off the charts this season.
Not this year.
It's been off the charts,
This season.
bro. He's number 6 in MVP running.
Just-
Brunson's barely number 8 or 9
you just said he's been killing it.
this season.
This
Yes,
Yeah.
he has.
Uh-huh.
So NBA first team don't look at the past 4 years.
They
It
look
looks
at
at
this season.
this
Yeah.
season.
This season.
Sabonis has had a better season than Brunson. You better look at those numbers. Don't let Sacramento standings judge you on that. Remember, they were without Fox for the whole season.
I
okay.
have to look at the standings because it does.
Brunson just got in the MVP conversation.
Mhm.
Just got it. Sabonis was number 6 consistently all season, followed by Anthony Edwards. Okay, there is no way that
I ain't
Brunson
put Anthony
even
in
makes it over KD. Stop it.
Over KD.
Brunson doesn't make it over Sabonis, and he certainly doesn't make it over Giannis. Now you're being disrespectful.
Now
Can
you
we
just
get
being a hater.
can
Now
we
you
get
just
back to
being
the
a hater.
playoff picture?
Now
Can
you
we
just
get back to
being
the
a hater.
playoff picture? Because
Now
now
you
you're being
Now you
disrespectful.
just being a hater.
You've been
Okay,
disrespectful.
just being a hater.
I can't believe
Uh,
you said no Giannis.
No
Over
Giannis.
for
You could've
Brunson.
said- You could have said anybody.
For Brunson,
I
you giving it to Luka, but not Giannis and or Brunson.
Yeah, I'm
You're
sorry.
you're foul for that, bro.
I'm just saying.
You're foul
I'm
for
just
that.
saying,
Don't
man.
go to no Bucks games in the playoffs. Don't even watch them.
Because I
We
said
don't want
he
that
ain't first
negative
team.
energy. We don't want that negative energy. We need all the angels. we can
Well, I
get.
wasn't there last year and we lost first round. How about that?
You could've- You could have joined us.
For what?
I know, right? That's what everybody's saying this season.
Anyways,
So many people have opted out of their tickets. It's crazy.
but okay, so that's what we got. I got Miami at the 8 seed
In Philly,
and Philly at the Philadelphia 7 seed.
I like it.
Now, what should we do? We doing playoffs?
I mean, we can, but it's really remember we did it last year and it was so wrong because we didn't know anything to the player.
Let's do first round. We don't have to do.
Okay,
Let's do first round.
all right,
Off of your predictions that you just gave. Let's start with the West.
okay.
I said we had Pelicans. I said Pelicans number 7. No,
So
I
you
said
got-
Lakers 7, Pelicans 8.
So
you said
you got the Pelicans versus Denver, and you have the Lakers versus OKC.
yep.
Okay,
Now, here's what it gets. To me, it gets real interesting.
Huh.
To me, it does because let's say we got first round. We got Denver versus New Orleans. I got Denver in a sweep.
okay. So wait. Who do you have in the AFC in LA? In the West,
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
And I
So
got
you got OKC versus New Orleans,
okay. I'm sorry. You're right. OKC versus New Orleans.
and then you have Denver versus Sacramento, or the Lakers.
Yep.
Who are you picking?
Oh, who I'm picking? I'm picking
The Lakers or Sac to go 7?
The 7? No.
Okay.
Denver sweep. Denver
Wait, no. Who do you have Denver playing? Who do you have winning the play-in tournament, bro?
I had I had 7. I got the Lakers.
Lakers. Okay.
And at 8, I got New Orleans.
Okay. So you got Denver
Who
playing
got the number 1 seed?
OKC.
Okay, OKC. So OKC versus New Orleans Pelicans.
Yep.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good series. I got OKC in 6.
Okay. Kesey, you
I
got
go OKC in 6.
Kesey, you got OKC versus who? You got OKC versus the AFC. Who
The
you got?
AC.
Who did
Who you got
put
for
in
the
your
AC?
I put Sac. Remember
Okay.
Yeah.
So who you got between OKC and Sac?
Sac.
And
How
what?
many games?
6.
You got them putting out OKC in the first round.
First round.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. You got Sacramento beating OKC in the first round in 6 games?
Yeah. I think Sabonis is going to be a problem for Chet. That's the problem.
It's all about matchups, and
about
Fox
matchups.
is healthy.
And Fox is healthy.
So I
So,
got
so basically, it boils down to Shea versus Fox.
Okay.
And I got a little bit more faith than Fox.
Because of
Okay.
experience?
Yeah.
I-
And he's been going against that monster over there in Golden State.
yeah.
If
Yeah.
he get past Steph, he'll run through OKC.
So I got OKC against the Golden State Warriors.
Go ahead
I
and say it.
I
Go ahead and
have
say it.
OKC in 6 against the
Really?
OKC, although overrated, They're young in Golden. Okay, see, Bucks beat them by almost 40
And then
without
They
Giannis.
turn around and did this the same way.
Yeah, but not in the second half of the season.
Yeah, what's the second half of the season?
Fine. I got OKC in 6. The second one is the Clipper 4 versus 5. The Clippers versus
Who you got for 7? Who you got for 7 and 2?
Oh, we're just doing it like that.
We can't. Yeah, let's do it like that.
Let's just do it the 2 and the 7.
Yeah, who you got?
I got Denver beating the Lakers in a sweep. 4-0.
I do too.
That's over.
I got that. In the
That's
sweep.
over.
I got them in the sweep. Keezy, would you like to?
You got
Denver and the Lakers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lakers
Don't you say it. Don't you say it. Keezy.
Lakers in
Keezy,
7.
don't you say it.
Lakers in 5.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, but for real.
That's
Denver
I'm
in
sorry.
6.
You're right.
Denver in 6.
Denver and 6.
Denver in 6. Okay, y'all got Cleveland. I'm sorry,
No,
you got
keep it in the
Los
West.
Angeles versus the
No, keep it in the West.
we are Los
Oh,
Angeles
you the
Clippers,
Clippers.
the number 4 against Dallas Mavericks, number 5.
I'm very intrigued about this. I hate to say this, if the Clippers are fully healthy, Clippers in 6.
I got the Clippers in 6.
If they're fully healthy. Now, Kawhi miss out.
We ain't doing that. Remember, y'all rolled me for about that. We ain't doing that. You got the Clippers or Dallas.
got
So you
Dallas.
Hold on.
I got
So you
Dallas.
say I can't put no.
Nope.
I
I
got-
didn't do it. I couldn't do it for the
I got
Lakers.
Dallas. I got Dallas in 6.
I got Dallas in 7.
Really?
I got Dallas in 7.
I think
I
Dallas.
think Kawhi is feeling disrespected. I think he's ready to come out and show people just why they call him the Claw.
Uh-huh.
I got the Clippers in 6, man.
Kyrie is a whole new monster.
Yeah, but he
Alongside
got to
Luka-
show up though. He got to
Along-
show up.
He does.
And he got to play defense.
Luka
Luka's
Claw
a
is going to-
problem.
Luka is a problem.
Yeah, but Kawhi is going to put
Them knees ain't gonna last 7 games.
I got the Clippers. Next one up, we got number 3 seed Timberwolves against the number 6 seed Phoenix Suns. Kesey, who
This
you
number
got?
what seed they got?
6. 6 is the
This gonna be-
Suns.
This gonna be
Minnesota
a very interesting
has
season.
the 3rd.
What's the call? It came back. Towns is back.
Cat.
They slowly getting him in the rotation. I don't know if he started, but they
But I
slowly
thought he
getting
was
him in
a
the rotation.
season either.
No, it wasn't season ending because he just played. He played like 2 games. I thought it was 2.
Okay, who you got? Well, I'll start this one.
I'll say Minnesota in 5.
I got
Minnesota in 5.
I got Phoenix in 6, and it won't even be close. They lost today. A fully healthy Minnesota,
Everybody did.
125
That's
to 106.
because they needed it for the 1 seed. I'm gonna double down. I'm gonna double
It's not
down.
gonna be close.
I got Phoenix in 7. I'm gonna double down.
I got
Okay.
Minnesota in 6.
Okay,
6.
we're gonna have to make sure we post these. Now, what we should do is once the brackets are fully set,
I'm gonna
We-
do.
we
I'm
should-
gonna try
we
to,
should
I'm
do
gonna
a
try to-
little-
I'm gonna try to do something.
we should do a little video, just a quick one. Once the brackets are officially set.
Why are you
they
saying
won't-
brackets?
Because it is a bracket. It's a playoff bracket.
Oh,
It's
it
not
is.
set until play-in's over.
I'm trying to think. Maybe we'll see what we can do.
Let's get to the East. Zeke, who you have in the AC?
I had 7 Philadelphia. I had 8 Miami.
Okay, so Boston.
the same.
We did. We
did.
sure
Okay,
did.
we did. We sure did.
So
Okay.
Boston versus
Miami.
Miami. Who you got, Keith?
I got Boston in 4.
You got-
They not playing no games. Boston ain't playing no games first round. They gonna see that on the line and be like, bet.
Miami.
I got.
Miami in 6 because Spoelstra is a hell of a coach.
I hate Spoelstra so
You
much.
got Miami beating Boston after
In-
winning 64 games.
in
Yep.
6.
They beat them last year too. You forgot?
They did.
They beat them in the conference finals.
Yeah.
But the first round.
And everybody said they was gonna run through Miami.
They did.
Spoelstra got some schemes that's
Good
that,
coach.
He was
that's,
a good
that's, that's
Coaching
very hard to
matters.
figure out in the playoffs.
He's
Now,
a
to
quality-
answer your question from
he's a
earlier,
quality
if they
player.
get out in the first round, oh, he's out of there. Yeah.
Man, he get fired before the press conference.
Who?
So
The coach of Boston Celtics.
if
Yeah,
they
but
lose
he'll
in the
walk
first
in.
round.
Hey, what do you think about your future in Boston? Well, I haven't really talked to. What you say? Oh, I
So,
just got fired.
I'm gonna
so
go.
I can't talk anymore.
I'm not gonna
I don't know what they're
say.
gonna do. I just got fired.
I don't think Miami's the team they were last year. I think last year was a very
fluke.
lucky year. I ain't gonna say a fluke because they
I'll
beat
say
some
But listen,
studs.
nobody thought Miami was who they was last year either.
But the year before that, we
Until they
swept
put the
them.
pause on the Bucks first,
Let me tell you
and then they
something.
came on and put the
I
pause on
will never forget.
New York, and then they came on and put the pause on Boston.
On,
They
on
should've lost to New
three,
York.
on three. I just want everybody to be silent. Jimmy Butler has the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Butler for the win.
Where's who?
Just be quiet. Just be quiet on the 3. 3, 2, 1. That's how quiet the forum was. When you remember that? When Jimmy hit that shot. Do you remember that? Bro, you could hear a pin drop. People didn't even say, oh, we just got up and walked out. Just walked out. But anyway, I got it's a different
and
year.
that's what the number 3 defense in the league got us.
I got the Boston Celtics beating Miami in 5. 5? Let's jump it down.
Hold on, but that's what the number 3 defense in the league got us last year. Jimmy buckets.
We're worse defensively. So Jimmy buckets can go. Oh, you hold me, Dane? No, you're not gonna hold me. Chris, you hold me? I'm just gonna break your kneecaps.
Pat.
Who Pat?
No.
Pat
He ain't
Connaughton, you hold me?
No, Beverly. He ain't breaking Pat Beverly's ankles. Here's
Pat Beverly hurt. He playing hurt.
you got to.
I
It's
know,
a
but I'm just
championship.
saying. I'm
This
just
is
saying.
the closest
playing
he'll
hurt.
ever come to a title.
By
Let's
the
move
way,
on.
Bucks, I want y'all to re-sign Pat.
So
go ahead.
the second seed
Shut up.
is the Knicks, and they're playing Philly.
I hate this for the
I'll
Knicks.
go. I got Philly in 6.
I hate this for the Knicks.
I
Who
got
you
Philly in
Keith?
6. Who you got, Keith?
New York in 6.
Who you got, Zeke?
I hate this for the Knicks. I'm going on a limb here. I'm going Knicks in 7.
Knicks in 7. Okay.
I say that because Brunson is a problem, dude.
He can be.
but he play.
He gets in
this
the
game,
lane
y'all
so
watch that game?
easy.
But they have not played a fully healthy Philly, and they're fully healthy now.
He has a high basketball IQ though.
They're small.
They're small,
New
and
York
Embiid
very
is
small.
back.
They're very small.
The 4th seed, Cleveland Cavaliers versus the 5th seed, Orlando Magic. Keith, who you got?
Cleveland.
I got Cleveland in 7.
Cleveland in 5.
I got Orlando in 6. I think what's it called? Don't want to be there no more.
Who?
Donovan Mitchell?
Donovan Mitchell. I don't think
Oh yeah, well he's gone after the season 2.
you think, I don't think
I got Cleveland in 5.
And you know I don't do the whole celebrity gossip and rumor thing, but rumor has he's been playing so good because he's dating Coco
Coco who?
from
The singer?
from Fresh Prince. Yeah,
Coco
Bel Air.
Jones?
That's what the rumor will say. And I don't follow celebrity gossip. And here's why it's funny. Because when he played, so there's a little NBA memes going out that whenever Coco Jones are at game, players play their best.
All right. Okay.
So-
facts.
So Donovan Mitchell in Cleveland came to Milwaukee, and Coco Jones was randomly at the game.
Coco, Coco James was at the game.
Yeah, but
Yeah?
did nothing in Milwaukee. No concerts, no appearances, no nothing. So I thought that was hilarious. And yes, she
She
is
probably
gorgeous.
working with somebody. She probably was working with Tank or somebody or Rico.
So,
Tank ain't been in Milwaukee. I'm like, Tank ain't been here in Milwaukee.
I'm trying to make an excuse for it. I'm trying to make an excuse for it.
So anyway,
That's the excuse that she used. Yeah, Tank
so,
here, ain't he?
so here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Try again.
To end this podcast, here we go. In the 3rd seed, we have the Milwaukee Bucks, a possible Giannis
This is gonna take
Milwaukee.
us in the Bucks talk.
Giannis-less Bucks against the 6th seed Indiana Pacers.
Y'all not gonna like me. Continue. Who you got?
You got Kesey.
Bucks in 4.
Bucks in 6. I'd say 7. They're gonna take them to 7.
Who you got?
Just because Giannis not there.
You want to go last?
I'm gonna go last because I feel like you got a rant.
I don't have a rant.
Do you have a rant?
Can we just go through this, man, and get it over?
I don't have
with?
a rant. But what I will say,
got
you
it.
can rant about LeBron, but we can't rant about the Bucks.
30
Bro,
minutes?
you spent 39 minutes ranting about
I
LeBron.
did not spend on 39 minutes.
It was 39. It was 30
You
though.
You got
It was a
told
hard 30.
choking. So what was it? Like
It was
39
a good
minutes.
30.
I watched the clock.
It
Anyway,
was not.
anyway,
You can stop the cap.
I'm gonna say this.
Just say who you got. Don't say no rant. Say the Bucks talk.
If Giannis doesn't play, I'm very.
You say I can't do that.
Okay.
You said I can't do that.
You just said it.
I
said it.
have. Don't roll your eyes at me. What a jerk! You just said it. No, I got the Bucks in 7.
That was a quick question.
They're gonna have to work way too hard.
Are you confident? How confident are you? Percentage wise?
60-40. 60-40.
How
If
confident?
Giannis plays, 75-25.
How confident are you?
I'm 100% confident they're gonna win this first round.
I will
They refuse to lose another first round like they did to Miami.
We're putting the box. Our GM put us in a real box, and I'll save it for Bucks talk. But I got Indiana in 6.
Why is that?
You don't trust the Bucks.
I don't trust the Bucks.
I mean, what do you mean? Put us in
don't-
a box.
I'm going to go into Bucks talk, but let's go to Bucks talk. But yeah,
This is what happens, folks, when we don't record in, was it 2 weeks?
Did
Did we record last week?
We didn't record 2 weeks straight. But I
Really?
yeah,
You were here last week?
yeah.
Wasn't
the
it
week
like
before
Easter?
that. Yeah, it's Easter and the week after.
Oh, okay. That was just last week.
Oh, what?
We didn't record last week, did we?
Yeah, we did. We recorded at 2:00 per your
Oh,
request.
Yes, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Jesus.
But
Dude saying per your request like an email.
per your request. Okay, so
Per your request.
yeah, I got Indiana in 6. I'm not happy about it. I'm just going off what I see.
Tone, we love to know what you think just on this one.
Just the Buck.
Buxton or Pacers? Who you got?
Damn.
And how many?
Oh my God!
Tone. Tone.
Oh,
You shot that from half court and made it. Jesus Christ!
Did you not hear the size behind it?
It hurt me.
Damn.
It hurt me. It hurt me to say 6. It hurt me to say 6. Cause I don't even think
I
let's
don't
go.
understand why y'all think Indiana's that good.
Because they beat us 4 games this season, decisively too.
They handled us.
the one
that too.
the one person who handled us is out for the season.
Do you remember when we talked this is like a month ago, like maybe a month or maybe 2 months ago. We was talking about how many games the Bucks gonna lose. We all had single digits. The Bucks have went 14-14 since.
Yeah.
14-14.
Yeah.
I had 7.
No, you had like 4.
It don't matter.
No, I
It's
said-
still
No, like
14,
5.
15.
It's still single digits.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. This is going to Biden the Bucks talk. If you were to give the Bucks a grade overall performance this season, just this season, what would it be?
B minus.
B minus?
A
Yeah.
B.
I was
A B.
I was gonna say a B minus.
I'm gonna
too.
be B
I'm
minus.
really
because
pushing
we have to
for-
remember they're still the Central Division champs.
I'm
They
just gonna
are.
give him a B.
Um,
That's not a B minus. It's not a B plus. It's right in the
I'm
middle.
the reason I'm giving them a B minus is because the expectations were a lot higher.
They were.
Like their expectations were high.
We got the 3rd seed. We didn't even win 50 games this year.
B minus, mainly to the roster's not good. You take out our big 3, we can't even win a game. If Giannis isn't on the court, we play terrible. If Dame plays alone, he plays better with the team than Giannis does. So there's a lot of flaws. We changed coaching in the middle of the season. Bad move. No matter how bad we want Griff gone, you don't do it in the middle of the season.
I think you do.
Horrible move because that messed up chemistry. That messed up thing, and now people are riding.
They didn't like him.
They didn't. He lost the locker room
He
because he
lost
wasn't
the
the
locker
guy.
room.
He wasn't the guy. So I'm gonna give him a B minus. And the reason the minus part is because I expected us to finish better than 3rd.
But how do you lose the Bucks locker room? That's my question.
Well, it started when he fought Terry Stotts.
I think it did.
The Bucks respected and liked Terry Stotts. That's when it all began. When you got so offended that Terry Stotts was talking to your star players because you
Without you.
called a team huddle, that's a very bad control issue. That is a very that's a control issue. You can't.
But as the head coach,
Yeah, you would have got fired too, Adrian. We just kept you, Lenny.
Definitely.
young looking young gun jobs. Anyways.
So I think the Bucks really had. I think the Bucks B minus, and the minus is not.
I'm giving them a B because you just made it even more valid. The Bucks should play the B with all the stuff that went on with them this season. We lucky they even got the record they got.
And the other reason why
Really?
I'm giving them a minus is because they won't stand up to Giannis. Okay, Giannis, do you want to look out for your family or do you want to win?
No.
Which one is it?
No. We're not doing that here. Especially when LeBron finna get Bronny drafted to the Lakers.
Doubt it. He'll get him
Okay.
drafted somewhere, but it won't be the Lakers.
Okay. They talking about picking him up. If you think Bronny's available and the Lakers not gonna pick him up for his family ties, you got another thing coming.
Y'all remember that show?
How many teams you think will be spiteful and draft him just so he don't go to LA?
0.
He won't even go to the
He's
team.
not draftable, bro. Not right now.
He's not
draftable.
no, he's not even drafted, but he's still eligible for college. So he can be like, oh, who drafted me? No, I'm good. I'm going back to college. The fact that he set this up like that.
We don't want to see the Pacers. Pacers 4-2.
I said 4-2 two times.
Sheila agrees.
Sheila said Doc don't got the locker room no more either.
Doc has the
He
locker room.
barely got it.
But Doc needs a full season to build his team the way he wants to.
That's the excuse we're gonna use.
That's it.
But
That's
now
it.
let's go back to this.
But make
Bucks
no mistakes about it. If the Bucks don't win a title this year or next year, Doc will never coach in the NBA again.
facts.
He
We
will
said the
never
same,
coach
We said the
again.
same thing though about the Clippers and the Boston, but
Yep, he will never coach again.
Okay,
No,
easy.
remember he didn't have a coaching job.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
The
saying.
Bucks went and found him after they thought he was the best thing out there.
He was.
Should have went with Nick Nurse. But anyway,
What? Look, man, if your
Say what I'm
superstar
saying.
don't like him, he's not gonna play right. So, but I gave him a B because I gave him a B minus just because I gave him a B minus just because I think the expectations were high, and I really want to give him a C. But we did finish in the top 3 of the season, so I give him that. We didn't get 50 wins this year, which is like.
but and here's the thing:
we expected
Here's the
55
thing.
plus.
we were so far away from the first place seed. It's ridiculous. Boston won
Exactly.
64 games.
If we were on the Western Conference, we'd be in the bottom.
We be in playing.
We'd be playing.
Be playing.
So I just feel like it just doesn't.
Well, maybe it's a good thing we're not in the play.
It is.
Well, might as well be because Indiana got our number 4-1.
So
Until they prove me
I'm giving him a B.
otherwise.
I'm gonna give him a B minus.
Yeah.
Okay. My next question is: would you say this was a disappointing season?
Yes. 100% yes.
Not yet. I'm gonna give it a little hope. Not yet.
Are you? I'm just going off the season, not the
Regular
playoff,
season,
the
yes.
regular season.
Let's see. Go ahead. Can you go up to the end so we can hear what we say?
How? It's live.
Oh, we're still live.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Okay.
So we apologize for the technical difficulties.
Difficulties. We where we left off at was talking about was this a disappointing season?
Yeah.
Casey,
Not yet.
you can't play. Playoffs a different thing.
Until they lose in the playoffs, it's not. Because
I'll
we're
let
still
you
in the
have it.
top 3
That's true.
seed.
Mhm.
I mean, we are in the East, but at the same time, just all the adversity that went on this season.
What adversity? Besides coach.
First off, a coach losing the locker room. That's a big thing.
All right.
Losing your
then-
star player,
You know what I mean?
That happened later on.
but it still happened. So I'll say this. I'm not gonna say
Even the fight with the coaches to start out.
Yep.
That's wild.
That's to start out. That's the worst part.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Coach Griffin, remember, grandson died on his property. So that was a distraction.
You know, Pat Bev staying there.
He better be playing here. Remember the coach, that was a distraction. So I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say disappointing, but the expectations were high and we didn't meet the expectations.
The fact that when we
But
signed,
let me say this, and then I'll be done for the day. Let us get eliminated in the first round. The GM is gonna lose his job.
yeah, he's on the barbecue next.
Because the
Okay, real
roster
quick.
spots we have. Listen, let's be honest. Let's keep it a 110% buck. Take away Giannis. This team is mediocre.
I don't think so.
It's Portland.
I still think we're top
It's
5.
Portland.
I don't think it's Portland. I think we're
If
still
you
top
don't
5.
have our big 3, we stink.
Who's your big 3? Oh, okay. I see what you're
We
saying.
stink.
I think it's
Oh
time.
yeah, hold on. Tell me real quick. No, what he just said.
I'm cool.
Yes, you take away our big 3, we stink. You take away Boston big 3, they stink.
No, they got Porzingis.
He's their big 3.
Oh, you're not counting Holiday in the big 3?
That's not the big 3. He's sitting on the sidelines like, I got whole defense. Cool.
Cut me my check.
I got whole defense. That's it. Y'all ain't relying on me to score. Cool.
I'm with Andre on this one. It's time to take the family ties and cut them.
It is. Do you want to win, Giannis, or do you want to
because
take care of your family?
because at the end of the day, I'm gonna
He's
look.
taking up a roster
I'm
spot.
gonna be honest. I'm looking at it like this. I like Giannis. I like the Nationals, and he's their cheerleader, number one. But
Bucks got 40 dancers.
do you know how many veterans out there right now that could be sitting in that spot ready to
Could
play?
have had Melo.
No,
You telling me you wouldn't take Carmelo Anthony over the
I
Astros?
didn't say that. I said Melo wouldn't come here.
If a chance to win a title to just put up some points, yeah, he would.
He won't 20 minutes.
He don't.
No, he don't. He want a ring.
He just want to be on the roster and play a little bit here
I
and
can't
there.
believe I'm over here hearing this.
The Bucks.
Yeah. The thing is,
Someone needs to bring Giannis in a room and say, "Look,
They could have gave that to Tony Snell.
we cutting.
Tony. Oh, I
We
can't-
cutting.
You know
your-
what?
we're
You know
cutting-
why I'm saying that.
I know why you say
We're
that.
cutting ties
And
with
I
your
can't-
brother.
it's a dirty
We
trick. I
need
can't
a
say
roster
nothing about
spot. We need a roster spot. At this point, you're not developing Beauchamp because Doc don't like young players. Trade them. Bring something in.
it. I've been said
The
trade
Bucks need
Beauchamp.
to bust up this roster, especially if we lose in the first round. Doc is safe, but the GM out of there, guaranteed. Outta there.
Really quickly. This is what I mean by GM put us in a box. We don't have any first round picks.
Nope.
We don't have any
But
trade
neither does
value.
anybody else. It's
People
good. Neither did anybody else is good.
The Lakers do.
They don't have first round.
They do have a first round.
The Lakers have no first round picks.
Oh, they do have a first round pick. What's it called? So they're gonna give it back to him. New Orleans. They say gonna give it back to him.
Why?
I don't know.
There was an agreement or something.
This draft class sucks, low key. I heard. That's what I heard on the street.
So
Draft-
it was protected.
it was protected. They say they can have it. So they'll get a first round pick. Trying to say from Brown.
Wow, I missed
You know
that.
what they're gonna do.
Bronny ain't getting drafted in no first round.
Okay. You think the Lakers gonna pass on? You ain't got another thing coming.
Okay, so this
You
is
think
one.
the Lakers
This
gonna
one,
have
y'all.
that?
This, hold up. This
hold
one,
on.
y'all know I'm good for.
Before you go any further, that's funny that you say that because somebody was like, whoever signs Bronny, you basically playing LeBron James $51 million rather than $50 million because the $1 million that Bronny is gonna make is basically off of LeBron's contract.
So I'm gonna tell you like this, and y'all know I'm good for it for this one because I pay for things all the time. And I said what I said. If Bronny gets drafted first round, Top Golf is on me. The game, not the food, because y'all drink alcohol. So Top Golf is on me. The game.
I believe it when I see it.
I don't drink.
I believe it when I see it.
Okay, you don't. He does.
I do.
So I'll take care of the top. You believe when you really?
I believe when I see it.
So I don't cover
You
stuff.
don't have credibility. You lost credibility.
Oh,
Go
you
ahead
talking
and say
about,
it.
you talking about with that?
With the hat, like it had.
I didn't lose
you lost
credibility because you brought me some fake
That was payback.
some Air Maxes.
That was revenge.
So then we're even. My credibility is great with cash
So you
and
paying
delivering.
so you paying for Top Golf?
That's
Food?
it. No, just the gameplay.
No food,
Oh,
can't get
man.
no
You
wings.
can't get no wings.
On him. Y'all both owe me great birthday presents anyway. Okay. So anyway,
Even on that.
well, I mean, how many Bucks games are you going to this season?
You know what? I'm not,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
okay. So-
I'm sorry.
Bronny James is not a first round draft pick.
He will give. If Lakers have a first round pick, he'll get picked.
But
up by
name
the
10
Lakers.
players that's better than this draft class.
That's not fair.
That's not fair.
You can't though. You can't.
Dude from
not
Purdue
fair.
is probably going 2 or 1.
Dude,
No,
did
I
he
heard
really?
he's going 5 or 7. Yeah, I heard he's going 5 or 7. His game doesn't translate well. That's the word on the street. I think the NBA is about popularity.
Dude, the Spurs will draft a big again and make a new Twin Towers.
No, they
Really
won't.
quickly, I just want to apologize to Victor Wingspan. You are that dude.
Told you.
I gave you some
Told you.
time, and you are that dude. But we'll talk about that on another episode.
I mean,
Really quick, let's go.
you
Let's
talking
wrap
about-
up this
but you
Bucks
talking- You
episode.
talking about a team of scrubs? I mean, they're hard to put some buckets up in
They
some
beat the
numbers.
Wait until they keep building that team. Dude's gonna be unstoppable.
And if they build around him,
He's gonna be unstoppable.
crazy numbers.
So this is what they're predicting. They're predicting number 1, Zachary Rashier from France.
Exactly. We don't even go over this list of nobody.
They're
So you wanna hear-
Rob
I don't want to hear
Dillingham.
me and Kesey keep
I just
saying,
want to see if Bronny on here.
Bronny not even on there.
Bronny is not predicted in the top 30. That's his next show. Bronny is not predicted in the top 30. That's all I'm saying. And I don't got him going.
If the Lakers get a first round pick, they're gonna pick him up.
Okay. Or the second round, because the second round he's still guaranteed some money.
just to go to the G League,
He got NIL deals,
he does worth more than his NBA contract.
and you think they're gonna send him to the G League?
I do.
LeBron working on him.
Did you see how much LeBron wants?
what that mean?
They said LeBron wants a $152 million extension.
Hey,
He'll get it.
Yeah, you get it.
yeah, bend him over. No Diddy.
No what?
No Diddy. They can say it on ESPN. We can say it here. Giannis Antetokounmpo has a
They
calf
said
strain.
that on NBA.
Yeah, they did.
It was hilarious.
Wow.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has a
Guilty
calf
into
strain.
proven innocent.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's facts. Giannis Antetokounmpo has a calf strain and it's out to be determined.
And we still talking?
I know we gonna wrap.
No, it's been an hour and 51 minutes.
We just waiting for like 10, 20 minutes. I was trying to wrap it up.
Jesus.
Anyways, should the Bucks rush Giannis back
No.
or wait till the second round of the playoffs?
You know, I read something that kind of irritated me, but it also made me think of as an objective fan. Someone said that have we seen the end of Giannis's best days because now he's becoming injury prone. Bro, that was a non-contact injury and he went down.
We just glad he didn't his Achilles.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't.
But really quickly, I'm sorry to interrupt. They talk. Okay, remember KD in 2018? He was playing for Golden State when they lost to Toronto,
Mhm,
and that's when he tore his Achilles.
mhm.
He was hurt, but he was like, "I want to play." They let him play, and then he erupted his Achilles. And that's when he was out for like almost a year and a half. They saying this could be if they rush him back, it could be the same thing for Giannis. So that's why I'm saying should we play him? And we got Indiana. We don't need every single body to beat Indiana.
Here's the thing that people are afraid of saying. Although it's not his Achilles, it's a tough injury that he
It
has.
is.
he may not be back for the second round. If we make it, take your time, heal, get better.
It's a
So are you
two,
saying
it's
are
a
you
minimum 2 to 3 week wait for sure?
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm glad we don't have to play. We don't have to play in the play-in. So he missed the last week. He missed the play-in. That's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then
No, he ain't missed 2 weeks yet.
It is 2 weeks. At the end of this week, it'll be 2 weeks.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, play. Should we play?
No.
Should he be playing first round?
No.
Then we're definitely going to lose 5-1. We're going to lose 4-1.
Dame has just got this big contract, and we got all the talk. Let Dame prove to him why we care about who he is.
So we're going to lose 4-1 then.
Let the Nasus play since we're giving him a spot. If Giannis doesn't want his brother not to be on the team, let him play.
What
he
is
missed a
all this?
whole dunk today because he has more fouls than he has points, bro.
He's been healthy for 82 games and he has not started none.
None. Not one.
I'm not saying your point.
He barely scores.
I'm
He
not saying
barely
you-
scores. Come on,
I'm
man.
all for.
Everybody on the
here's
Bucks
my
roster has gotten in the starting lineup at some point.
Here's my thing with this whole what's his name? Thanasis?
Thanasis.
Thanasis. This is what the whole Thanasis hate. It's cool when LeBron do it. Oh, but when Giannis do, we got a problem.
Do what?
Because Brian be taking up a spot. Y'all, you think he gonna
It
get
ain't
drafted
cool when
by
he
the
did
Lakers?
it either.
He gonna get drafted by the Lakers, and he not going to the G League. He gonna be sitting there next to his dad.
It ain't happened yet, so we can't say.
Fine, we can't say. We can't
That's the
say.
difference. It ain't happened yet.
But I don't think we're gonna have that
The
same.
Nasus
energy.
has already been there and done that, and he's done it for 6 years now.
7. Isn't it?
Too many. He shouldn't be on nobody's team, bro.
He
He is-
definitely-
Look, man, we already cut his other brother.
It definitely should be getting some
No,
change.
his other brother got smart and went overseas where he can get some respect. If he want to go
Clock.
overseas, he can go too. You can take your podcast with you, but the Bucks need to be using that roster spot for a player that can contribute. Say what I said.
Jesus Christ.
He
man.
said what he said.
Oh my God, I can't believe.
All right, y'all. This has been.
All right. This has been another episode of 94 Feet Podcast. It's your boy Big Zeke. I'd like to thank my brother Dre.
It's been a good one. Everybody enjoyed it.
I want to thank my brother Kesey.
It's been another good one. Good people. Appreciate y'all.
All right. You can also catch us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also catch us on all streaming platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, SoundCloud. Agree with us?
Probably not.
This 94 Feet Podcast. Peace.